Okay.
nauseum with other people as well. So
All right. So, but see, this is my thing, Nightish. So, with what you're saying, right? All right. So, is it the simple fact that we actually like want to conquer because it's a necessity, as you say, for resources,
It's
right?
not a necessity. We just have a
An innate aspect to be violent. And that's what I'm
yes,
trying
yes,
to.
yes, yes, yes,
It is a primitive. It
yes,
is a
yes,
like a ape cracking a stone over
yes,
another head,
yes, yes,
and all of
yes.
that.
but
I mean, a
here's
long
what
time
you
ago,
Tommy, you said it yourself briefly. Tommy, you said it yourself. I like pain. My wife been trying to figure out why do I like. She said I'm a masochist. I like it's something in you. Do you see where I'm at?
besides the whole trying to fucking humiliate me, but I do like pain doesn't bother me. And I don't know any other word beside masochist that kind of goes real
I
along with
know
that. I
what
don't
you
give a
mean.
fuck about getting punched
I
in the
know what
face.
you mean. I know what you mean, bro.
But the thing that we do first is we try diplomacy. When that all fails, we go elsewhere. It's
yeah.
just how many people want to go elsewhere. They do try diplomacy. No matter what they're doing, they try diplomacy first. At least they give
And,
a cover of trying to do diplomacy.
and you can tell they tried diplomacy based on what Uncle Tom said earlier. They left Cuba alone, they left the Philippines alone because they don't really care. But I would say I wouldn't say I'm a masochist, but I need certain things to like kind of like break me out of the norm. You can get in a rut where you know it's kind of like you get comfortable, you not move around. So there are times when I punch my bag and push myself physically real and people be like, well, you can't do that. You a big man, you gotta watch it. But sometimes I just have to push myself like that. And then there's other times where I can just sit still in a corner and look at my pendulum rock and listen to that. So you can get into stillness, but when you come up out of stillness, you need something. Pain is the realest thing when it comes to like the human psyche. I don't know what it is about that. Like when I hear people talk about integration was bad and blah 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 and segregation. So basically, I want people to understand what you're saying. You function better as a black person when somebody is controlling you. So
Absolutely.
a lot
My
of
son said the
people
same thing.
need to be controlled.
My
Yeah,
son
but
said that
see,
better. He said if
Nightish,
he would play,
that
he says this, he would play better if he was in poverty besides what he is
Well,
right
that's
now.
a fact.
Because
That's
he
why we don't
said
have no black heavyweights no more.
he
Because
said
shit
he
is so
just,
cushy
it just
now.
it's different. It's different for him. Like right now, he knows he got other avenues to be out of here. But he
no.
said all the kids that are in poverty right now, majority of them, they play lights out. They play for a different reason than he does. So, it is what it is. Like me,
Yeah.
I
So
love to hit a motherfucker. That's my thing. I want to dominate you. That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
thing.
So things are so cushy now. That's why we don't have a heavyweight. I don't know if we'll ever see another Muhammad Ali. I don't know if we'll ever see another George Foreman. These
the
people don't even.
right now.
Yeah, and they sloppy boxers. So they don't even believe in the fundamentals. They don't duck. I was just watching, and I understand that Blueface is an amateur. He just had this fight over there on Aiden Ross with a guy that's another amateur. But Blueface, you're dealing with professionals that's really trying to train you to be a professional boxer. And most of that fight, that guy didn't hit him, but that guy shouldn't even. When somebody's beneath you, you need to show us that. Get him out of there. That shouldn't have went 6 rounds. So even though I think you technically won, you should have just knocked him out.
So
I didn't
so
watch
let me
it, but
so let me
I heard
ask
he got knocked out the ring.
He got pushed out of the ring
Okay.
by a dude that was 70 pounds heavier than him. He was fighting a big old fat dude that he kept letting him lie. You should have never let him lie on you and put his weight on you. It's the same thing that happened with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Wilder don't understand the fundamentals, so he got hit with shit he never should have been hit with.
Oh, he got hit with a butter bean. They caught him with the butter bean.
The butter bean shit. Yeah,
yeah, butter bean. So this is my
Butterbean was nice though. It can't stop
Yeah,
trying to take
shout out to
Butterbean.
Butterbean. But Butterbean should have never had a fucking career. The reason why he had a career is because them people he fought didn't understand the fundamentals. And they talk crazy about Shakur Stevenson.
Plus, he wasn't a pussy. You got listen, Butterbean.
No, he used to be a sheriff. No. Didn't he used to be a sheriff or some shit? Like he worked in law enforcement or something?
Yeah, he wasn't a pussy.
Yeah.
He wasn't a pussy.
Yeah, he really was out on the streets. Yeah.
The dude that Blueface fought wasn't a pussy either, but he shouldn't have been in the same ring with you, Blueface. And a lot of the people that Butterbean beat up, the reason why he beat him up is because he wasn't a pussy, because he had that edge. He was willing to do that little extra to whoop your ass.
You know what I've been waiting to see for some reason, but I know that there is. I know that there is. There's a height and I believe maybe weight advantage. I do believe more than anything it's a height advantage, but I've been wanting to see Blueface and Mr. Plumber go at it.
Oh, Aaron the Plumber?
Yeah, I've been wanting
to see knock Blueface out.
You think so? You think he going Tyson him, OG?
Well, that nigga looking at that fight that Blueface had, bro. He ain't coming with the man. He ain't coming with hits, bro. I mean, he's like, I'm with Nighters. He should have knocked that fat nigga out, but he couldn't knock that fat nigga out. That fat nigga was popping his ass harder than what he was popping him. That shit was crazy.
When I look at it, OG, his cardio ain't right.
I don't think he got enough.
Was he breathing that hard? I would play it, but I don't want to get popped over here.
He don't have enough pop, but if he can put punches in bunches, he can get you up out of there. But again, it's his cardio. He shouldn't have been that tired in a 6-round fight with 2 minute rounds. His mouth was wide open by the 3rd round.
Hey, 2 minutes.
Cardio was fucked up.
Nah, you got a point right there. You got a point right there.
Let me unpack this real quick. Can we unpack that?
Hey, I wanted to answer that.
Hold on. Are liberals prone to being controlled? Are their personalities prone to being like sheep? I would say majority of people on this planet Earth is
thank you, bro.
Prone to being controlled, because no matter what, a lot of people like being controlled. A lot of people, let's be honest, most people don't want to take that risk to step out and be an entrepreneur.
They don't trust themselves.
Yes, most people
that's
like
what it is, maybe.
Well, whether you like it or not, it's just true. All people across every spectrum, whether it's liberals, conservatives, whatever, they're being controlled by something, whether it's religion, whether it's politics, whether it's the police force, whether it's military, whatever factor you're in, you're being controlled by somebody, and everyone loves to be controlled unless you're that leader.
And a lot of times when it comes to just our one-on-one, it's about, are you able to respect the control that you're up under? So I hear a lot of women say, you're not no leader. Well, you have to let me lead and see if that's the fact or not.
Yeah, but see the reason. My bad, quick money.
Thanks, Stephen Hahn, for the $2 super chat. My good sir, didn't say nothing. You just want to know that you're out there showing love. Thank you, my good sir. And you are always
shout out for the.
Go get the money. 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 I got it. Push it. Push it. Push it.
Man. So I'm at this point, right? So I'm just, I've been trying to figure this out, y'all. Like, all right, so people wanting to be controlled. I have a hard time believing that, because the fact is that people are more defiant now more than ever. People don't respect law. People don't respect authority. Children don't respect parents. So when you talk about wanting to be controlled, how possibly could people really want to be controlled? I think people just want to go AWOL.
I disagree. Those people. So when you say kids don't respect parents, because a lot of parents are trying to be their kids' friends. They're not the parents of old. The parents of old would tell your ass in a minute, nigga, I brought you in this world. I'll take your bitch ass out. Back in the days when the son bucked up against his father, that old daddy had them old ass mechanic hands, and he punched your ass dead in the center of your chest. Once you get your breathing back together, you go, oh shit, I'm not finna fuck with my daddy no more. But a lot of these daddies out here is fat and flabby, and you know, they sons is, you know, healthy. So I mean, it's just it's a lot of this shit is about laziness, and that's what the problem is. You know, fathers used to be respectable.
Either. So the thing is that most parents don't set standards nowadays. They don't set standards.
Hold on, wait. Is it in comparison? Is it in comparison or at all? Period. Like in comparison to what we're accustomed to, what standards are.
At all. Period.
To what we're doing, I would say.
Yeah, I would say it's more in comparison.
There's not that many.
It's a generational thing, though. It's a generational thing, though. So Uncle Tom, what you 40 something, right?
44, 43.
This nigga had to look around. You lucky 44, I'm not a police. You lucky I ain't police. You will be out the car.
I just had a birthday.
I will pull you out the car. I was born 82, homo Teddy Rupskin and light braid 43. I'll be 44.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. It's generational. When I was younger, you didn't only get your ass whipped by your parents. The teachers could whoop you because corporal punishment was legal. The neighbors could whoop. Everybody could whoop on you. And respectfully, the community was still a community. All that I don't know anywhere I ever went where multiple people didn't say, this old lady's on the bus, let me get up and give her the seat. The old lady getting off the bus with bags, let me carry your bags to her house. Not just me that's going to get up and do it. Everybody's going to say, Miss Jenkins, we'll carry your bag. She'll be saying no, and they'll just take the bags and walk her to her door and then go on about their day. Nowadays, they're old bitch, old nigga. All that's out the window because it's liberal, woke ass society that's saying that all them old things don't matter no more.
Kingdom Mind about to come for you.
She about to come for me. I like when hey, to be honest with you, Smitty, I love when a woman come for me.
I know.
Shout out to the shout outs, goddamn.
Because you hold your hand.
Hold on, let me get
generosity.
Kingdom Minded with the things she said. Great topics tonight. Thank you, Kingdom Minded. You are always appreciated, as always, and thank you. Y'all be like Kingdom Minded. I only asked for $1.10. $1.10. I know they can do it now. I've seen it happen. $1.10 will get me in there for the rest of the month, where I can pay YouTube they 13, whatever the hell, whatever.
30%. So out of that $2, they're gonna take 30%. So that's 60 cents. So out of that $2, you're gonna get $1.40.
All I need is $1.10. I need $1.10. All I need now to do is pay premium. YouTube.
No. Wait a minute, Tommy.
Hey, that premium be kicking my ass every month, Uncle Tom. When they get come for that StreamYard and premium money, that shit is $88 and the premium is another $2. So that's $100 and some dollars.
Every month.
Exact computer, that's what I'm saying.
This computer station I got, that premium, that 88, plus tax.
Let me get that.
Go get the money. 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 I got it. Push.
Yeah. So what it is we need the village back. So I said this about. This is 2000. I said this about 4 years ago. I said what the 2020s is reminding me of the 80s.
I don't know.
It's reminding me of that Ronald Reagan era.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that reminds me of the 80s, but I just
I ask when I was talking to my cousin. It don't matter what the name. Bone. I was talking to my cousin Bone. I said, you know what? It reminded me of the 80s. What's going to be the crack of in the 2020s? And I found out what it was. Fentanyl.
No, I got you on that. Yeah. Them inbox 30s, the inbox 30s. No, I just wanted to tell Tommy before we got too far, I would give you $1.10. All I got is $1 because I like to grocery shop and I need that 10 cents for my bags now because they stopped plastic.
So send two.
Where
don't buy the bag.
Get plastic. I gotta buy the bags now, so I can't give you the 10 cents. I need that for my groceries.
Do that shit. Where are you in DC?
Yeah, I'm in Maryland. No.
Hey, Uncle Tom, I still got them Target bags.
believe it or not, DC does not recycle. Maryland does. DC don't like they ain't.
That's
They're not really.
crazy.
Yeah, DC don't really recycle. DC still give you plastic everything. That ain't nothing. Maryland, you do not get plastic bags. They give you these biodegradable bags.
Uncle Tom, I still had them red Target bags. They used to give you them cloth bags.
No, yeah. You know what it feel like? You know what it feel like? It feels just like a potato sack. There you go. That's like the bags you get now. It's like a potato sack. Yeah. So I got to keep my 10 cents. Just wanted to throw that in there.
I would definitely try to hold all that shit in my hand. Fuck your bag. I'm not finna buy that shit.
What you think people don't leave out the store like that?
In arms.
Man, what you think people don't be sitting stuff aside like, hold on, hey, watch this. I'm gonna take some of this. I'm gonna go to the car Nightish. You stay right here with the rest of it, and we just going back and forth until we get.
Hey, it is what it is.
People do that.
It is what it is. But no, I believe that America is just the bully, and has been a bully for so long. And now America is testing itself, and it's really to see what the outcome is going to be. I don't think Iran is going to lay down. They didn't got a new leader.
I get sick of hearing that though, Nightish. I get sick of hearing like I get so tired of hearing America is a bully. Like, bruh, do y'all not know? Do y'all do any research? I'm not saying you, Nightish, in particular, but did like people in general. Do y'all do any research on what really goes down in other countries?
Yes.
Do y'all really look at how much
bases and embassies everywhere? We have bases and embassies everywhere. We have military groups all over the world, and we've had that the whole time. That is totally about being a bully. Hey Kai, we love you, Kai. Long time, ain't seen you in a minute, sister. You still
while
making
while I got a chance to say this briefly, I still got the cup, Kai. I need another one of those. I'm trying. Thank you. I'm trying to tell you, I need another one of my thermoses, and I lost her card, and I don't have your IG no more. So I need one of them cups so I can cash app you, whatever. I just need another one of those wooden jumps. That's it. That says Smitty on it. My little thermos. I know what I'm talking about. It was wood grain. I need that shit again. I need that in my life because I lost my first one and I was so pissed at myself when I lost it. And I swear on life, I don't talk to y'all enough. So while I got this moment, I got to throw it out there. Holla at me. Please do. Yeah, I know y'all got my IG. Let me know what's going on so I can just immediately buy another one.
Hey, Smitty, put your IG in the back. I don't got your IG.
I got you, no problem. I'm gonna put my IG in the back chat. Yeah, because man, y'all like for real. I need that cup again, Kai, because that was fire. That like wood grain. I wanted the exact same. I want that exact same cup or tumbler. Hold on, I got you, Nightish. Hold on.
Man, listen. That woman, I don't know. I don't know. This woman is something else. Something else. Man, my whole Mayo. I'm not Mayo. Jesus, OG, my fucking printer took a shit. Both of them. The brand new. Well, it wasn't. So I figured out these motherfuckers sent me a used printer, nigga. A used printer, and it don't work. So I'm pissed off. Pissed the fuck off. What the fuck am I doing? What is going on? Oh, there we go. There it is. Turn back to my cityscape. There we go. Anywho, this shit was crazy. I wanted to address one of the questions that you asked. I couldn't remember. What was the last question you asked, Smitty? Or
damn, what was we talking about exactly? Yeah. Hold. Oh. I got my questions.
We were talking about America being a bully before you start talking about getting that cup remade. Or
bully, or were you talking about when I was saying war?
No. It was being a bully. There's nothing wrong with being a bully as long as you, because it's not only that we're bullies, right? We also take care of the world too. We give out more money than any other country out there.
Yes.
Now
I
that
know
could
you
be
ain't talking about
diplomacy.
FEMA.
No, not
FEMA, more than FEMA.
It don't even matter. You figure out what you want to call it. It is what it is. You had the USAID that gave up millions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, so we'll destroy your shit and then come and fix it.
Well, we don't even destroy most people's shit. When's the last time we destroyed a lot of people's shit?
That sounds like Apple.
Afghanistan.
Sounds like Apple phones.
But what we do we do diplomacy, right?
Yeah,
when that don't work, that's when other shit goes down.
Yeah, when it comes to Apple phones, you're talking about planned obsolescence.
Yeah.
They build it in where that shit gonna last you probably about 5-6 years and it's gonna go wonky. You gotta get another one. Because I remember being younger, we had that one TV that was old than a motherfucker. And then when the picture tube went out, we put a TV on top of it. Yeah.
I had a fucking
That's
video
that old
for that,
shit.
and there was something that I had.
I remember, I don't remember when I was younger, constantly buying refrigerators, constantly buying TVs.
Oh yeah, I ain't buying no more TVs. I don't even watch TV like that. The only time I watch TV is if my wife she has on either YouTube or whatever it is she watches. Like it's. Let me ask you a question. Do y'all watch BET?
No.
Or Tyler Perry's network?
No.
BET?
No.
My wife watches I don't know what it is.
No, but I do watch VH1 for Fresh Prince and Martin. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, I watch YouTube mostly.
Yeah, me too. What I've learned is that these companies literally pay black media to tell motherfuckers to watch out for AIDS. They don't do that shit in the white community. They ain't out there putting up AIDS motherfucking commercials and HIV commercials telling you to get checked. I'm like, why? Why is this promoted on BET so much to go out there and check if you got HIV? Yeah, but white people gay too.
Yeah, but they protect it.
That's crazy.
A lot of them white folks to get him a little young gay black boy. And the young gay black boy is a little bit more exploited than anybody else.
I've never seen.
TV.
Can I just be honest with you?
I like no ads TV. I'm on Netflix with no ads. I'm on Prime with no ads.
I'm with you.
Because
I'm watching 1, 2, 3 because I'm watching movies.
Yeah, I was just about to speak on that because I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not just what you're talking about on VH1. BET, Tommy.
Okay.
That right there is on like if you have any form of streaming service, man. When you watching a streaming like a show and they cut to them commercials, the gay that comes out. Oh man,
my
every
goodness.
other commercial. Try such and such.
Yeah.
Man, all of I'm telling you. So if you have a stream like Tubi, Paramount, any of them, Peacock, Hulu.
I've never seen Peacock, but
I have all of those.
Auntie Low Key made me look at Tubi, and Tubi is the most nigga-is ass shit.
Yes, it is. Tubi is a streaming form of Lifetime. That's all it is. It's the streaming form of like Lifetime / you know what I'm saying, BET. That's Tubi is like wow, but I'm just saying
they literally
do
have
throw that out there
just to say that motherfucking niggas always got HIV. I was like, what the fuck? And if
Uncle Tom, most of the commercials is about
AIDS. Talk about this shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like
most of the Tubi commercials is about some kind of pill you can take to deal with your HIV. Live with your HIV.
Yep. You go to Peacock, you go to Hulu, all of them do the same thing.
Why do black people accept
you're gonna
this
hear
shit?
You're gonna hear about that and Sky Rizzy.
Yes, Sky Rizzy is the other one.
24 damn 7.
Yes, you're gonna hear about you from Sky Rizzy.
You just gonna hear about it. I mean, you gotta have a streaming service. You gonna hear about Sky Rizzy.
What the fuck is Sky Rizzy?
I don't know, some
What
shit
kind
for
of
like
medicine?
skin, like an eczema,
Oh,
like
okay.
an eczema skin like shit or something. Yeah, that's why they laughing in the chat. Dead ass. No bullshit. Yeah, you gonna hear about some Sky Rizzy.
I just
Nothing
don't
is
understand. That
everything.
shit drives me fucking crazy. I'm
Nothing
like,
is every damn thing. If I
how
hear that
as a
shit one more
community,
time,
how as a community you allow them motherfuckers to dictate what you see like that? And who the fuck? I've never thought I was ever gonna get AIDS. I don't motherfucking be around people that have it, even if
but you
they
know
do.
something though. But you know something, Tommy. The thing about it is this: do we not
Why is
recognize?
Uncle Tom trying to look like that fast rapping nigga Tech Nine?
No. But hold on. Yeah, I mean, you do got
Is that his name? Is that his name, Tech Nine?
I mean that or Doctor Strange, either one. But listen though, right? My thing is, it's like I notice how so like my pops, you know what I'm saying, God rest his soul, he passed away last week, blah blah blah. All right. He comes from the days of when they would give he took a medication. He used to suffer from migraine headaches. He took a medication that killed his kidneys. Yes, he did.
That's what
When his
they do.
mouth
The
got
side effects be fucked up like that.
And so that's my point. So listen, this is back in like the 80s, like late 80s, early 90s. Now we got medicine commercials that say take such and such for this, but it may cause bleeding in the right eye, intestinal cancer.
When they get to when they get to the bad shit at the end, they talk low and fast. May cause anal bleeding,
right? All of
your
that
eyes
shit.
popping out your head, your asshole popping out. Yeah.
I mean, some extreme stuff. Right arm might randomly fall off during a pickup game.
Don't drive after you take this medication, because if you drive while you take this medication, you suicidal thoughts. Yeah.
So my point is in saying that is that I noticed how y'all talking about HIV. Some of these medications that they prescribe us sounds like it's worse. It sounds like
this is the reason why I don't
worse. Go ahead. This phone call is being brought to you by random people who text you while you're live. That's right. Ever had somebody text you while you're live? Look at Tommy's face. He's trying to figure out why were they texting me while I was live. That's right. Now, if you want to be protected by those who text you while you are live, you can go ahead and get yourself a texting VPN. VPN brought to you by OG Do Dirty. That's right. Smoke you some good ganja and get yourself back in right motion.
Well, you left out the HIV commercial, sir.
Oh yeah. And we also have to promote that apparently black men are gay and we all have AIDS for some dumb reason.
And look, they got to use their eyes to talk to their auntie. Auntie, I'll be out there sucking dick on the left side of my face.
Stop it.
Crazy. Have you ever seen? No, I'm for real. Let me give you this commercial. I gotta look this shit up. Hold on 1 second. I hope it's on here. BET HIV commercial. I'm gonna look on YouTube, see if it's on here. Cause that shit is insane. And then they got one with the motherfucking left eye. I think I said the name, not left eye. T-bars.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Hold on. So what exactly happened with T.I.?
No. Here it is. This is the one with T-bars. Goddamn, this is.
I mean T-balls. My bad.
I'm about to show you. She got this HIV commercial, whatever fuck commercial it is. This shit retarded as fuck. Here you go.
HIV commercial. She don't.
Save time creating content and generate a high quality.
Yes.
What?
It's me again. We prepped. Woo.
What?
God,
what?
Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
You gotta think about sexual health, no matter what.
What is he doing in the black shirt? What is he doing? What was that? I thought that was Eminem.
It's time to talk STD prevention. Oh, so you prep.
Yeah, you see it.
Nah, all right. Nah,
Yo,
but
yo.
did you see the commercial about dudes with periods?
No,
Type it in. Type in
hold on. I
commercial.
gotta find this stuff. I gotta find this
Hey,
other
bruh,
HIV
that shit
commercial.
is. But you know something that I found amazing though, if you think about it, Tommy, and everybody else. I know we all have seen it. If you're on YouTube, especially enough, you know what I find funny? Just as much as they are promoting PrEP, you know what else they're promoting? This generic Viagra that looks like a bunch of little Percocet pills.
Yeah.
And
Here's the
I'm
other one.
just
Here's the other
saying,
one.
like
For people living with HIV, keep being you and ask your doctor about Biktarvy.
Has to be the black man.
Biktarvy is a complete one pill, once a day treatment used for HIV in certain adults. It's not a cure, but with one small pill, Biktarvy fights HIV to help you get to and stay undetectable. That's when the amount of virus is so low, it cannot be measured by a lab test. Research shows people.
Shut up. That
Tommy,
shit is killing me.
Tommy, I'm telling you now, they've gone all the way too far. It ain't even just that. Like I said,
You said checking what was it called?
just type in man period commercial. I know exactly what it looks like on the cover. It is out of this world, and it's a real commercial.
Is it Man Flow?
No, go down. Scroll down a little bit. Let me see. It says man, it's like right there. That one right there with the no up. No, wait. Which one did you hit? No, not that one. The one that was right there. That one. Watch that shit. And this is a real commercial.
They gotta stop.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, bud.
I think I got my period.
Let me help you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
And I'm gonna get you to read on it.
Do you have a tampon? Yeah. Thanks.
They gotta stop.
Just part of growing up. Come here.
I'm on my period.
I'm on my period.
Me too.
So they still gonna do it, huh? Nah, they gonna still gonna do it, huh? I'm on. Me too. Get the fuck out of here. Holy
man.
shit.
Yes, bro. They've
That's
gone
wild.
all the way too far. All the way too far. Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you on that one, bro. When I first seen that pop up on my timeline, I was like, "Are you kidding me right now? Like, what are we talking about?"
Yo, that shit is great.
Yes, so, and that's a real commercial overseas. See, the thing is, I think that's like a Europe or something over there in Europe somewhere. That's not us here. That's why most of us don't even know it. That's a real commercial overseas. I don't know, Canada or somewhere. It's a real commercial somewhere.
The tampon goes in their asshole, babe. Just to be honest with you, it goes in their asshole because
No. But watch this though. The man told his woman, "I'm on my period." So what kind of sex do you all have?
The same one that Sharon was doing. It's called plug.
Okay, see, I didn't see. See, I'm not here. Let me calm down. Here you go with that shit.
Hey, I ain't the one said it.
There you go with that shit. I was not here when Tommy said that. I have nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying. Anyway, bruh, that shit right there. Like once I saw that, I said, "Yeah, man, yeah, yeah. Pigs fly, Hell is cold."
Hey, I learned. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I learned some shit at work from younger generation. And I was just like, whoa, wait a minute. Now, the older men said no, but the younger male said, I don't know, they might like it. I said, wait a minute. 'Cause so I was like, getting plugged is some white people shit. That was my statement.
What do
And
you
he said,
mean
there's
they might
nothing.
like
No,
it?
that wasn't it. I said, getting plugged is something. What the fuck did I say? Oh, it's close. It's right up there. I said, having sex with a woman and asshole is one step away from being gay. And then if you get plugged by your wife, you are considered gay. And you ain't gotta put names out there, white woman. Why you put names out there?
I actually agree wholeheartedly.
With
Dudes
what?
that
Which
because
one?
I mean
Wait a minute.
both,
Which one? Which one? Oh
both.
man.
Let me cam up.
If your wife plugs
Both.
you ain't gay?
No, I agree.
Ooh, wait a
No,
minute. Let
wait.
me
I
can the
said
fuck
I
up.
agree both as far as like if your wife plugs you, yeah, that's like, bruh, anything that go listen. First of all, my whole theory is a man's anus is an emergency exit only. All right. That's it. Nothing
Okay.
else. Emergency exit, as in I gotta take a shit. That's the most action that thing gets. That's it. All right. Now, moving forward. When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the dude that I
Tread
don't
lightly,
know,
nigga. Tread lightly, nigga.
Tommy, stop it. Because I know how you go. So I know I gotta be careful with my words with your ass. But the first one, right? The first one.
Yeah,
What was the first
yeah.
one you said again?
If you fuck your girl in the ass, it's one step away from being gay.
Yes. I don't know what. Okay, back. Yes, it is. That is definitely a step. Hold on, your wife, yeah, even her. It don't matter who it is. The fact is, a woman has two orifices. Okay, she has a mouth and she has a vagina. Now, if you want to be extra freaky, you can use a nostril or two. But my point is that no, there's no reason why you should be going inside of her vagina. Her anus. I just
Okay. All right.
I don't no I made a mistake. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with going inside. Nah, real shit. Because listen, right? You know what they actually say? Believe it or not, they say that AIDS didn't really come from a monkey in Africa. It came from the actual somehow or another mixing of men's fluids in that manner. If you there has
I
been
agree with that. I
actual
believe that.
scientific
I believe that.
study that says that because it's and I believe personally if we go to the book and if we go to the spiritual and religious aspect, that's a direct indication of God telling you, you know damn well your ass is wrong. Now, at the same time, of course, you know, we don't shun nobody away because that's what they do. At least I hope you don't, Tommy. We all have people in our family that live that lifestyle. So we can't just like, you know what I'm saying, push them to the side. It's just that I recognize personally that, yeah.
I don't know any people in my family that like that. Well, they say they gay,
Use
but
a
I don't.
lie. Use a lie.
I'm being honest, man.
Use a lie, Tommy.
Listen. I probably
listen. I mean, it's okay to listen. I didn't name any nothing.
Oh, I don't give a fuck if they do. It is all right.
Yeah,
The point is, I don't know them. You know, if you like to be a dick gobbler on the left side of your face, then that's you. You know.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You know, I'm not mad at you. But it's an outie, not any. Now, I still think if you like to go up in there, you one step away from being gay. I stand on that. A lot of people don't like when I say it, but it's true.
All right. So
I'm be honest with you. Wrestler likes asshole juice.
I don't. I'm not a fan of none of that. I'm not a fan of eating groceries, none of that. All right, anyway,
you don't eat
I don't know. Maybe after like 10 years of being with you when you fresh out the shower.
What about the taint? You lick the taint era?
Listen. My mouth goes literally everywhere. Like, I mean, if you my woman, like, there's not a spot I'm not going to cover. I'm getting elbows and everything. I'm not playing with you.
Armpits.
Everything.
That's nasty.
Everything. If you
Ejects
want
the
it,
gooch.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it before the cable man does. God damn it. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying?
Alright.
Like, I'm
Okay.
just one of them type of thinking dudes. Like, I don't give a
Okay.
damn. You goddamn right. I don't know who Dutch is, but you know what I'm saying? If she wants me to lick her Dutch, yeah, that's what we going to do. God damn it. Because I'm going to do it before the milkman or the cable man does.
Okay.
But my thing is though, Tommy, you know, when
Uh-huh.
I really get to thinking about this, you know,
Okay. What up,
do
Braxton?
you really believe that, like, a man who is willing, like I'm just trying to figure out how to put this, a man who is willing to go ahead and allow his woman to take control of him, would you say that man is not being manly?
What do you mean by control?
Oh, okay.
What do you
Like,
mean
for
by
example,
control?
all right.
Hey,
For
get ass a back
example,
goose gobbler.
right? It's this dope ass dude. Right? He cool as shit. But sometimes he'll pop up on panels. I don't know if you've seen him before. He'll call himself Little Spoon.
That's me.
Oh,
You talking
my
about the other
bad.
spoon. You talking about the other spoon. I know you're talking about.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Uh-huh.
mean, you know, I mean, like, do we still feel like men in that moment?
Absolutely.
You couldn't. You trying so hard to say it with a straight face.
No, I'm what I gotta say with
He
that
is trying tough as shit
You
to
can't
say that
shame
with
me
a straight face.
I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with being spooned, you know, because you got titties and vajayjay on you. You know what I'm saying? The orifices of a woman. That doesn't say she's inside you, like some people said they like their wife to plug them. See, I don't mind getting held from the back, putting titties on my back. That is nice. You know, she
Nah,
rub your head
I
like this and
believe
shit like that.
what
Yeah.
Life said. I believe what Jet Life said. It's because you want to feel safe. She
That's
makes
a
you
whole
feel
fact
safe.
because she keeps me safe at night. Because you know, when I fall asleep, nigga, I'm dead to the world until I wake up again. So she makes
I
sure
ain't
I'm
mad at
safe.
that.
And there's not. And if you have something wrong with having titties on you, something is wrong with you, brother.
Nah, I ain't nothing wrong
Yeah.
with having titties on you.
Okay. So
Nah,
what's the difference?
not at all.
Just explain to me how that emasculates you.
Well, just like how, like, growing up, we had to recognize that as little boys, you shouldn't sleep with your ass in the air.
Oh no, my ass ain't in the air. I ain't tooting my ass up.
Yeah, no. That's
I
some
sleep on
real
my.
shit. You
Who
ain't
sleeps with
never
their ass
can't.
in the air?
Listen, no. I've seen it. I'm talking about little
Oh.
nephews and cousins. I'm talking about when they like babies. I'm talking about like little kids, innocent, and you know that
Oh, so
little, like,
you'll
they
see a
sleep on
baby
their face.
sleeping on his stomach and his ass up. You go kick him over.
Yeah, I mean, like, so it's like that's all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Like, you know, the
stomach, nigga, your
innocent
ass ain't
factor
supposed to
of
be
it.
in the air.
So now I recognize that Tommy looks at it the same way. It's just the innocent factor of it. I got you, Tommy.
It's not it. What do you mean innocent? Listen, there's nothing wrong with feeling
You made it
comfortable
sound
with titties
innocent.
on your back. Listen, have you ever had your wife's leg wrapped around you? Huh?
What do you mean? Hold on, wait a minute. What do you mean? How did we get here? We got here because Tommy's driving and OG is asleep in the passenger. I'm in the backseat trying to control the radio. Go ahead, Smitty.
I'm beyond I'm
Look. OG, wake up. Officer, my ID right here. No, I'm not stepping out the car.
First, I'm not riding with y'all niggas.
I'm not getting out the car. No,
I'm
I've
not
been quiet.
riding
Yes,
with
my
y'all
seat
niggas.
notice
I'm
been
riding
on the
my
whole
own
time.
car, bro. I will be driving behind you in my car. I don't ride with other people like that, bro. I don't trust what y'all niggas might not lie like I lie, nigga. So I ain't got time to be getting caught up, nigga. Now I'm staying safe in my own vehicle.
OG
So I got a
just came
question,
out of
OG,
this
since
smacking
it's
slumber.
out there. Do you think there's something wrong with titties on your back with your with your wife's legs wrapped around you?
Yes.
No, he did not
Oh
say
wow. What's wrong with it, Tim? Can you explain to me what's wrong with it?
It's compromising. I want you to get a sky camera view. I want you to get a sky camera. You see that man's face right there? You see that man's face? I want you to get a sky camera
wrestler.
view.
Since you like
Get
the
a
Dookie
sky
shoe.
camera view to land it. Get a sky camera view, and I want you to look at that, how it looks in that little greenish like nighttime light.
But you
That
know what
little
you're
night
saying?
vision
Hold on.
light.
Well, I got a question for you, Smitty, because you haven't explained what's wrong with it. OG scared to explain it, but since how you ain't OG, you don't get a pass. So
It is. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's all about. No. I'm just going to say it straight up. It's about the optics for me. That shit looks wild. It looks wild.
Okay.
You worrying about the optics when it's just you and her?
Hold on, let me see.
Yes. Because I have a subconscious, and my subconscious is going to speak to me and be like, "Nigga, why are you like
That
this?"
sounds
right
like
now?
paranoia,
That's
man.
just me. That's just me. All right. Now, call it an insecurity, call it whatever you want. That's just where I am. Maybe I'm not as mature yet, and I will admit that, but I will say, nah. You can lay on my chest. I can spoon you. You know what I'm saying? And
I
if
like
you
being
want
a little
titties on me,
What I just heard is
I ain't mad at you.
You know what I mean? Like the nipples on your back, man.
That's
It's
wrong.
weird. It's like two little ants just kind of crawling and creeping around on your backside. It's weird. What?
I was asking. Let me see. Let me. The fuck was that? Oh, they shooting the spot. Goddamn rocket up. Let me.
I don't
see
know. I don't know. But Wrestler got that look on his face. Like, I mean, I will pay for each titty to be on my back right now.
This right here, right? This picture right here. You telling me there's something wrong with her holding on to you, huh? Putting them titties on her back, huh? What's wrong with that? Except for I get
He
small.
fell
I get
asleep
real
like
smaller.
that, if he fell asleep, if that's how he fell asleep, then if she comes behind him like that in the middle of the night and he was asleep and he wakes up like that, you get a pass. You get a pass.
Wow,
if
that's
you
crazy
say
work.
on the way going to bed, babe, can you hold me? That's
different. That's
a
different.
problem.
That's different.
That's what I'm
not the
thinking.
same.
That's like
not
I'm
the
thinking
same.
yeah.
No,
Well,
there's
here's
a
the
difference
thing.
between damn,
Wait
he sent
a
the whole request.
Wait a minute. I don't have to say, babe, hold me. Can you tuck me in at night? I don't need to say
He
that.
knows.
She already know. God damn it! That's what I'm talking about. That's how I go to sleep. You see that? She just do like this. With
I
my
knew
ear,
that was
my
coming.
pass out.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
I
Why I gotta
like to
ask?
go to bed like, look. I like to go to bed suffocated. Okay, I rather face the titties and just kind of like right in between that
What the fuck is open
that
leg spooning?
cleavage.
What the fuck is
Right in
open
between
leg
the
spooning?
cleavage. That's right. Yes, no, I'm listen, yes, it's a little hard to breathe. Listen, all you do, you put your nose in between it, but you have your mouth that's out right around like that chest cavity area. So that way you can still breathe. And just like how when you getting your hair washed in the shower, you breathe through your mouth, not your nose. It's the same thing. Wrestler, stop making that face, bro.
I know. I'm sorry. I breathe through my nose in the shower. So
Yeah. No.
So hold on.
You
Let
breathe
me
through your mouth.
explain something. This is what's wrong with you people, right? See, y'all don't like the intimacy that spooning brings to you. All right, it brings to your life that you can feel
You
her
got some
heartbeat.
toasting.
Her heartbeats intertwines with yours to make
This
one pulsation. You see,
this
y'all
nigga
don't know
said
this
two
shit.
people.
See, y'all are not as mature as I am.
This nigga,
Okay?
this nigga heart skipped the beat. Get the hell out of here. Shut up. We got synced up after that.
Hey, hold on.
Look, his body noticed that they was off.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Topic, sir. I need you to, no, sir.
Wait a minute, Tommy.
That shit crazy.
Tommy,
Yes.
I swear on life, dog. It's only because you have a very big, wide smile. I happen to peep something. You're telling me, Tommy. Let me just ask him. I got to start here. If you don't mind me asking, sir, give me a range of or the age of what you are. How old are you, Tommy?
I'm 1 year. Well, I'm a couple of months older than you. You about
Oh,
to turn
beautiful.
44.
Okay. Home with Teddy Ruxpin and Light Bright. Home with Teddy Ruxpin and Light Bright and Crossfire.
And Wrestler just turned or about to turn.
No, I was there before you. We the same age.
That's right. You were like what, the third, right?
Like 3 days before you.
Okay, there we go. All right, bet that.
So, I'm just trying to figure
Tommy,
out why you sitting over there sweating at night.
I need to figure this out.
Yeah,
I ain't sweating.
Go take a shower in the morning. Y'all think it's great.
I ain't sweating. That's nasty.
Tommy, you are a grown ass man, and yes, I'm only pulling your coattail. I'm not coming for you. I'm just pulling your coattail.
Go ahead and see what you gotta say, Nick.
What the fuck are you doing with a goddamn tongue ring?
I had a tongue ring for years.
Nigga, why?
Because
why?
I
For
like
what?
it, and I know someone that like it.
Come on, bruh.
White lady, since you're in the chat, do you love my tongue
He
ring?
said white lady.
I mean, it's a weird question to still have to ask even now in 2026 because
no.
Because let me tell you why. Because I see grown adults, right? That there are still some guys who will ask the question, "Why do you still have braces?" And I'm like, well, for one, I like women that have braces. I'm attracted to braces. What? So when I have other adults ask other adults why they still have braces or why they have braces, I'm like, mind your fucking business.
That's not the wrestler. That is nowhere near the same.
Really? So you don't think the attract?
No, it's not.
Hey, can you explain it to him?
No, I think.
No.
I think having a wait.
Real quick, the wrestler on that one, right? Wrestler. Having braces is something that is considered to be of a cosmetic, as in like an adjustment. Hold on, because maybe they're of a certain age and they finally were able to afford it. I know plenty of people that's of our age or just a few years younger who wound up finally getting braces after all those years and stuff like that. All right. So if you have braces as a health beneficial factor, right, to close your teeth in and things of that nature, so you don't get stuff all caught up in it, and you can preserve yourself better, and you can have a better smile.
Health.
No. That's cosmetic.
It's cosmetic.
Tongue ring is under the category of tattoos and piercings.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. That's not the same as braces, bro. So that wasn't you didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making it clear.
I know someone that like it. I know someone that like it as long as she likes it.
Okay. I hate to say this to you. I hate to say this to you, but there are women who actually keep or hold on, or either put on or hold on to their braces because it is attractive to men.
Absolutely, somewhere they're long they're supposed to wear them, like years longer.
I'm sorry you didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do piercings, period. I don't do the Tupac. I don't do. So I mean, I'm just saying.
Just like there are women that get a lot of tattoos because there are men who like it.
Ax OG, he like tattoos.
I love tattoos.
Let me ask you this, Tommy.
With the tattoos.
Tommy. Okay.
Let me tell you something. Before you get all into it. Hold on. Let me get you some more. Butt squeezes boost health. So squeeze your partner's butt. It's made it good for life, health. Just letting you know that.
Hey, yo, where did we
just
just go?
Just
He's
saying,
not
I'm
wrong.
getting a check.
What
He's not
did-
wrong.
What ditch did you just drive this van into?
No.
Oh,
But
I
blood
got more
squeezes
coming.
release
Don't worry, I
toxin.
got more coming.
I'm just saying.
Because-
When it comes to like, I'm just curious, Tommy.
Mhm.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Go ahead. I'm open book, bro.
Just like hoodies, all right? I'm
Mhm.
asking everybody this because I've been asking myself this as I get older. At what point am I going to stop wearing hoodies? Now, I want to ask
Probably
you
now,
this.
never, because I don't stop. I'm not gonna
Boom.
stop wearing hoodies.
So at what point
Uh-huh.
will that little balling tube come out your mouth, sir?
The answer is
Well,
never.
now, probably not ever, because I crack so many teeth and I just have them feel it, and I don't really care.
Just
You
like
I got
cracked
dental.
the tooth because of it?
Oh, just like
I
I know
got a
there's
lot
many
of cracked
people who
teeth,
will
but-
wear tattoos, and they'll say, you know what, I'm too old to be having tattoos, and try to get them removed. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, but when Popeye on your arm goes to looking like Danny Glover because the wrinkles done sat in, I'm just saying. I get
Okay,
you.
so let me
people
explain that.
who
So,
don't
hold on, let me
agree
explain
to
this to you.
tattoos?
Let me.
That's
That
why
means you
I
need to
have
start doing
not
some
gotten a
push-ups and
whole
doing
bunch.
some work
I
and
ain't
doing
getting
some
a whole
arm
bunch of
workouts,
tattoos.
Thank you, OG. Thank you.
That's crazy.
I'm
Well,
just
here's
saying I didn't get a whole bunch.
here's what you need to really understand, there, Smitty. I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
Tell me.
Like
now.
I told my wife, and I think I told her before, all those wrinkles that we have, that we've grown together, every tattoo, everything that you've actually been a part of, even the stretch marks or whatever they get from having babies, those were put there by God for me, and I love each and last one of them because that made us us.
Course.
So
Nah, of course.
even if
No.
it was a tattoo, we get a tattoo together. If it goes, oh, well, guess what? It just does.
No, Tommy. No.
But I mean,
And you
the same
gotta
way how
love-
people
you
feel
gotta
like
love your
watches and things like that, tattoos are also considered for some people to be milestones.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but you're
That's
talking
that's
about
pretty much
something
what I was saying.
different. All right. So what I'm speaking about in particular is like I personally said to myself, I know that when I get older, I might like. Why do you think they started tattoo removals? Because people started getting stuff that they kind of regretted. So that's what I'm saying more than anything. Like, I don't want to get a whole bunch of stuff done to my body that I would regret in the future. That's all I'm saying.
I like that you said that. What are the tattoos that they regret though? That's the part that's very important.
Name.
Johnny's my lover. We can go down the line. Hold on. Somebody's name on the small of your back, all of that type of stuff. You may wound up wanting to go into, yes, thank you, names. You can go into like ministry or something, and you don't want a whole bunch of skulls and flaming smoke coming out of pit bull eyes with a blunt in his mouth and shit. So you might want to get rid of that.
The same way how
Yes, so there are reasons why.
For cops, there was a thing where you couldn't really have a job because you had the whole damn thing on your lip, and now they say it's absolutely okay.
Listen,
most of them covered up though.
Police, I went through that real quick for you play that. I went through that just as a chef. Like certain places.
No, I get that. I get that.
Yeah, I couldn't have a certain amount of hair on my face. I couldn't have nothing on my wrists, my arms, and nothing.
I understand that. It was the same way for me.
They want you to be all the way clean back there making people food. So I mean,
Now, I
just
need
in
you to
food
understand
service
this.
alone.
I'm gonna need you to understand this, there, Schmitty Bo. All right, this is what you
What's
need
up?
to learn.
What's up?
Skin
talk
to
to me not
skin
about-
contact with your partner will actually make you live longer. And this isn't a romantic myth, it's biology. The moment your skin touches someone you trust, your body releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. At the same time, stress hormones like cortisol begin to drop. When cortisol stays high for too long, it slowly damages your heart, weakens your immune system, and even affects memory and brain function. Lowering it consistently can literally add years to your life. Simple habits like cuddling, holding hands, or lying close together activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for rest, repair, and long-term health. Your heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and your body shifts out of survival mode. Over time, these small physiological changes protect your cardiovascular system in ways medication often can't replicate. Skin-to-skin contact also triggers dopamine and endorphins, chemicals that improve mood, reduce anxiety, and strengthen brain health. And here's something most people don't know. Reduced stress combined with gentle microbial exchange can subtly boost your immune system as well.
Goddamn fact. You better understand.
Nah,
why.
and you know what else is a fact? I want you to pay attention to this, Tommy. Did you
Go
notice how the blue skeleton at not near one point was in the little spoon position? Every
Doesn't
position
matter.
was him
Skin to skin
facing
contact.
this woman.
And listen,
Every
this is your
position.
problem.
Look, they even showed them laying next to each
Doesn't
other. But
matter.
not never once did they show the pink spoon over the blue spoon. Okay.
That's because
I just
that's
wanted to
because
throw
they
that
got
in
the-
there.
This because they didn't want to show it because people like you get triggered. See, me, I don't give a fuck. I like titties all around me, on my face, on my back, on my chest, all around. I don't care where it is as long as it's on me. And if you ask my wife, I love skin-to-skin contact. I'm one of those babies that had to be touching someone
Nah,
when I was a baby.
I'm with you.
So
I'm with you.
it just
Probably-
traveled into adulthood. So
You look
that's
like
all
one
it
of them.
was.
You like to lay there while y'all watching a movie and play with earlobes and wild shit like that. I got.
Oh, if she did that, I'll go to sleep. If she played with my earlobes,
I
I
already
will
know.
go to sleep. Like for real, for real. She knows it don't take long either.
Titty in one hand, remote in the other hand. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. My thing is like when my lady would
Sure.
just I be laying there kind of on her lap. We watching a movie. She go ahead. She just start kind of just slow strikes down my back. Not even really scratching my back, but just that shit. I don't know what it is. I just am out. I am out. I'm gone. And then she has the audacity to be like, "You fell asleep during the movie." I'm like, "You need to not do that. You need to not do that."
Listen.
It's just one of them type modes. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, really though.
And it's the reason why is because all your motherfucking war, empathy, and all the other shit just is gone. You're relaxed.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Tommy,
Because
you are a
actually, when
direct
you're in that
indication.
mode, your body is relaxed, no matter how you look at it. If you were able to go to sleep, that means you were relaxed enough that you didn't have to worry about something going on.
No, Tommy, even in that moment of peace, you, wrestler, and OG, all of y'all are still prone to extreme violence in some form or fashion. Okay.
That's a fact. But that has nothing to do with you being
Tommy,
relaxed.
Tommy, you actually like pain. Wrestler cannot be wrong to save his damn life. And OG likes to hunt. Okay. Hunting is violent. Okay.
So,
all right. So I just wanted to say that we are prone to that. Okay.
That has nothing to do with
I'm trying to gather that. I'm like, because you can hunt. That doesn't mean that you're going to be in a course of. Sometimes you're doing
you have to have man. Get all right. First of all, that sounds like you've never actually killed something, have you? Because if you have, I promise you.
Yes, I have.
I have the skull of the first of the first Bambi I ever took down. I
don't have the skull, but it was literally, and I've told it before.
I got the skull and I got the antlers of my first. I got a 6 point and I got a Bambi. My point is that when that Bambi, I threw up and I hit it from afar with an arrow. I did here. My point is that no, yes, you can feel some kind of way doing that, wrestler. No, you can. I did not feel right when I first did it. I had to develop that, and that's why I was wondering. Yeah, I had to develop that because
I felt fine.
Violence. No, because violence is not innate in me; it's innate in you three.
You're like I felt fine. I knew what I was gonna get to. I felt fine.
You did?
That would make him gay. First off,
Nah, I
anything
threw up
has
my
to-
very first time when I saw
No.
kicking and shaking.
Every
I saw kicking
man
and
should
shaking.
always have the innate not innate responsibility, but innate action to be prone to violence.
The moment I knew I had to do it, I knew I was gonna be fine with what I did. Now, my first actual kill wasn't actually a buck. My first kill was a snail for a rabbit, and as customary, the first kill that you have to eat its heart. So I ate a rabbit's heart. But I've taken down bucks. I've taken down deer before. I've told OG.
Wait.
I've
What?
told
Hold on,
OG. I will take down a deer. I'm just not good at cleaning it.
I love venison. Oh no, see that's my good. See, that's my forte. I'm real good at the skinning and cleaning. All right, so let's go on back to this because I don't even want to skim over that. If you don't mind, sir. You said part of something you had to eat the heart. Was that an initiation?
It was considered to be a rite of passage.
I got you. Respect to that. I got you. Say less. I'm hip. That's a hell of a rite of passage. I'd have just went on ahead and been like, we going to the drive-thru. I'm gonna get you a 6-piece nugget.
But believe me, my grandmother was pissed.
She was. Well, I mean, vegetarian wise or just
no, she was
cruelty.
She was pissed because I was her baby, and she didn't want me to go through that.
Oh, she didn't want you to grow up. I mean, that happens. That happens. No. That's just about
the guys took me at the middle of the night. We went out hunting, and that was the result when we came back. And she wasn't happy, but it was what it was.
Were you allowed to cook it?
I ate that heart raw.
Wow.
No, you're real nasty.
Wow. I know. I am a curious individual. I am asking because you can't say no shit like that to me and I don't start asking questions. I really be wanting to know because I be looking into stuff like this. Like I be looking into different rituals, different traditions, different cultures, how they do things and everything else. So that's why I was just wondering. I already know he ain't gonna say too much. I got him. But I was just curious, you know what I'm saying? Like, were you allowed at least, you know what I'm saying, put some like flour and a little seasonal and some onion powder on it?
Well, first of all, you can't digest flour. That's not good for you. That's not good for you.
Okay, I'm just saying, All right.
Keita Mine said the backstrap is her best part of that venison.
Venison, I'm gonna be real with you, is probably better than beef. I'm like if I was to go down my list,
people think it's really gamey too, but it just depends on who you are.
If I was to go down my list of red meats, I would say it has to be goat, bison, venison, then beef in that order. Shit! I forgot about lamb.
Well, okay. Well, lamb's gonna be the end for me. I just don't eat lamb enough, and I've it's been prepared badly so many times. So lamb sitting at the bottom. Your assessment though, actually, yeah, I can follow that assessment. Yeah, it's the same way for me.
Yeah. Goat, bison, venison, then beef. Yeah, that'll be my order. No bull.
I like it all. It don't bother me at all. None of it.
Which do you think is the food that we could like? If you all right, so if
you had venison, you should try bear.
Well, I actually have never had bear, but I've had coon.
I've never had moose. I've had bear, but I had
hold on, Tommy. Tommy, you're in Florida. I'm actually curious. I know you've had it. What's the texture of gator?
To me,
it's a really tough steak. It's really tough.
It's gummy. I don't like it. I don't like gator.
I don't like it either.
It depends on.
I don't know the point of eating it, but yeah,
it depends on who makes it. Some of them people make it good. Some people make it bad. I've had it both. To me, it's just too much to chew.
Yeah, you're hurting your jaw.
Really?
That's just me. But I don't even like eating steak like that. So I don't even like eating steak. So don't take my word.
But when you say that,
that's right. You like
tough
chicken all the
or
time.
gamey?
No. Not too much of the gamey. It's just tough. You really got to chew through it.
It's not my thing. I mean,
Gotcha.
some people
Gotcha.
like my son, my middle son, he loves gator. My oldest son,
Mm.
he you know, he much rather kill him a hog. You know?
Yeah, time I had gator was rather chewy, but bear is really gamey. Really gamey.
And is it true that hair is like chicken?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well,
It's chickeny.
it's a gamier chicken.
Yeah.
It's a
It is a
gamier
gamier chicken, but it's like chicken.
Yeah, the furthest I've gone out, honestly, with all of that is
See, look,
venison.
Braxton said he loved him some gator. It's just not my thing. I've tried it. It's
You know
just
what? I
not
maybe
my thing.
maybe if I had it stewed or like stewed, I would have it. But I had a
I've
steak.
only had it
and that steak was just
fried.
bad. That steak was
I've only had
bad.
it fried.
He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Only
it
had
was
it fried.
bad.
That steak was bad for me, man. It
How
was
do you
really
tell
like,
the people who made that?
Snake? Did
How
you
do
say snake?
tell the people who made it? You know what I'm
and somebody told me they loved it because they said they made blackened gator, but I wasn't interested at that time. I was like, I can't. I already been ruined one time on experience.
Yeah. Oh shit. Well, this has been a good conversation. Not too much fuck of the ride.
I mean, that's because
Fucking
you
around.
actually didn't start, you know what I'm saying, cooning all night.
I don't coon. See,
Yes,
this is
you
the thing.
do. You
No, I
coon
don't,
like
because you
shit,
saying the
Tommy.
same thing. You say the same thing Bean say, and y'all just don't like the answers that I give you. But those be my raw. Even though I'm laughing
No,
and I'm
Beans
joking
was
with
being
y'all,
straight up with you because I seen that, and you were not
that's fine.
answering the
And
questions,
I was
Tommy,
answering.
directly.
I answered every question directly. So it's just that y'all just don't like my answers, and it's okay. My dad don't like my answers too, but I'm still gonna give it to you with a smile on my face while I'm laughing at you.
If you had a direction briefly in which black people should look at politics, how would you say black people should look at politics?
Based off their local environment.
What? No.
What? What does that? What does that
Overall.
mean? What does that
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. Overall, Tommy.
So I don't care what side you're on at this point in time. You said based on I said based on our local politics is based on what you see that can affect you directly. Federal won't affect you directly quicker and faster than your local politicians will. So I will
Okay.
always say based off of what you see locally, if you like it, go for it. Whether it's Democrat or Republican or Libertarian, I don't give a shit. It's based
So
off
watch
what
this. Watch this.
I'm not
Tommy.
going to tell you what side to be. I'm not going to tell you to be a Republican because I'm not a Republican. I'm not going to
I
tell
don't,
you
I
to be a
don't, I
Democrat.
don't really think that matters, to be honest.
Tommy, you know how this shit go.
What, local?
If you're not an Obama blue voter, you're automatically considered on the other side, whether you
And I
want to
don't
claim
care
it or
what
not.
people
I know. Look,
I don't
hear me,
even
I
think
do the
that
same
matters.
thing. I'm an independent. Literally, my color is what wrestler has on. I'm all black in the sense
You're
of that.
black
You know what
too.
I'm saying?
I honestly, like I said, I don't even think that matters, because you know what's the funny part that people don't ask. The same way how I said we should have had ourselves kind of set up early, but people don't even ask that about these people, Hasidic Jews. No one walks around asking Hasidic Jews whether they're Republican or Democrat.
That's a fact.
They don't do it, but we should have had ourselves set up the same fucking way.
But see, this is what makes
But people care too much about the fucking party than what actually could be put towards the actual ethnicity. No one's like, again, well, blacks need to worry about whether they're conservative or whether they're Republican or whether they fucking liberal or whether they fucking Democrat, rather than what's going to be actually be done for their community. You know what? Like I said, no one asks a Hasidic whether they're conservative or not, but they're still fucking getting shit.
Yeah, but see, this is where I'm at. Again, we're talking about like how people view
We're lost. We're lost. The contacts were lost. Shades on. Blinded.
Nah, that's a good point. Okay.
Plymouth Rock didn't land on that.
All right. So let me ask you this. So Tommy, besides, of course, you coming out with the name Uncle Tom, of course, blah blah. We get the pun intended. How would you say that you've gotten that label as being like the black coon in the space along with CT and a few others? Like, how do you think you actually got that term? Because what I know is this. All right, so let me ask you this, just to go ahead. You know what I know that they say coon comes from? If people are not for the benefits of black folks, if you talk or fight against it, like Anton, even for example, reparations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many of y'all, OG or anybody, believes that we should have that. I do. I personally do. You see what I'm saying?
I said at this point in time, I don't care, right? If you're gonna give it to him, give it to him. Because I don't have. I've
Who's
said this.
them? See,
Wait. Let me finish. Let me finish before you open your scrap.
Go ahead.
Here's my problem with the whole situation. I don't have an argument for it or against it anymore because I see how much money we spend just on shits and giggles to every other nationality, creed, and color in other country. I don't have an argument for no more. So if they do decide to give it to them, that's fine. If they don't decide to give it to them, that's fine. I don't care. I don't live my life based off what Cracker Joe down the street gonna do for me.
So you don't feel that as an American, seeing that there are your fellow Americans being done unjust is wrong, and that should be corrected?
What do you mean by fellow American?
Okay, because what we're talking about is the reparation for Black Americans.
Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about?
Americans.
Hearing about that now.
Oh no, not everybody. Fellow Black Americans. All right. So
well, let me ask you a question. Who promised Black people reparations?
Great question. Who promised it to us? No
Who
one
promised
did
that?
so far. No one
What'd you
so
say?
far.
No one promised. No
so
one,
far.
not no one general, not no one president, not no one said we're gonna give you a 40 acres mule besides the South Charleston motherfucking beside that. And they got their little money, their little acres and shit. That was given to them. That was the only people that were promised goddamn land and mules.
And
Other
anyone
than
who was
that,
actually
no
given
one else
shit
got
didn't
it.
even have to ask for it.
So at this point in time, like I said, I don't have an argument for it. If they decide to give it to them, that's cool. I'm not gonna argue with it. And plus, I'm gonna take some. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all don't
Hey.
ask the question, just like Wrestler said. You don't never ask the question, why in the world is it that everybody from Native Americans, Asian, Latinos, you name it, white folks to a degree, why is it that everybody else has been able to get it except this one particular group of y'all don't stop
That's a good
asking that question?
That's a good. Yes, I'm gonna stop asking that question because look at the ones who did get it. Look at the Indians. Do they look like they living a good life? They're now getting kicked out of fucking Native
The
American
reservations.
fucking tribes.
Yeah,
and
the
reservations.
They are, and that was. Here's
So
the sad part
I'm
about
like
it.
this. I'm like this. The United States of America needs to tell these motherfuckers: are you going to be American or are you going to be Native American? You can't do both. So I got to go back to war.
Hold on, wait. How you gonna say you can't do both? How you?
No.
How can you not be?
He's kind of
you can't.
He's kind of right in a weird
one
way
country
with history.
That
He's right.
That you conquered a nation, which was the Native American indigenous, and not give them anything, and give someone that.
So what you're
conquered
saying is we have to be of either the conquerors or those who are indigenous. Pick a side.
No. You either got to be conquered or you decide whether you need to be conquered again. One of the two.
So my thing is this: the same way how, and I'm gonna put it this way, just based on how I'm looking at things, right? You have a history of Native Americans, right? Who even in their own small books or whatever have turned around and said that every time they have had a negotiation with, quote, the white man, right? Every negotiation has been reneged on. Every single one of them, right? That's their history. That same history that, quote, black people turn around and tell every other immigrant they walk in, right? Say everything that you got was based on everything that we worked for, and you're still reaping the benefits, and we still don't have shit today. All these, even we go all the way to the point of 2024 when I first started hearing about it, all the way to 2026 now, they're saying black people have been trying to tell us from the beginning, and yet still they're still able to benefit off of shit that we still can't get. It behooves me that there in 2025 we still have black people that are still having a problem getting loans for businesses, for in our country,
Well, they
but
don't.
yet
Well, they don't. I'm gonna
they,
be honest with you. They don't.
they,
They just don't know. They just don't know how to apply to these things.
I'm gonna get into that as well. The fact, the same way how there are so many people who can come here as a foreigner and yet are easily able to get on the books for grants and everything else, but yet somehow
And how
there's
do
a lot
they
of
get
black.
there? How do they get there? NGOs help them with everything. If we don't have an NGO that helps black
I'm
people,
happy you.
with
That's
everything,
exactly where I was gonna get at. The fact that we
so
have been here
there's a
for so
difference.
long and we still don't have that tells you just how much we don't actually have unity. But yet you'll have so many people that come from Africa, from Botswana, from
So you saying
Colombia.
it's our fault as to why we don't have what we have, as opposed
Let,
to
and
the
let me tell
system
you why.
that's been
Let me
constructed?
tell you why. Let me
Keep
tell
us
you why.
from having what we
Let
what we're
me tell you
supposed to
why.
have?
Let me tell you why. We spend more time because we see it all the way, even from George Floyd and everything. We spend more time telling the nation what they should do for us,
Focus on this. Focus on it.
rather than what are we doing for ourselves. We spend more time saying that they should give us this, rather than we need to just do this for ourselves and say fuck everyone else. And that means stop saying the whole kumbaya shit from when your Native American, your Mexicans come
Black and
through and your
brown, black and
Somalians come
brown,
through and
people of
everything.
color, all that
You
shit.
need to focus
And
on your shit, because when they come here, they beat you. They get ahead of you.
And I'm
You're
gonna say it
sitting here
again. It's
advocating
our
for
fault.
everybody
No,
else,
no, okay,
and
okay,
then
but hold on,
you sit here,
hold on.
you sit there and
I
say
can't
you
go
wanna
for that.
advocate.
I can't go for
You
that.
sit there, you want to say you want to advocate for everybody else, right? That you've been warning as well. You've been advocating for everybody else. But when they get here, these same people are also not advocating for you. But you've been advocating for everybody else. When you turn around and say, when you look at the Africans, they hang tight together. The Latins, they hang tight together. The Asians, they hang tight together. The Indians, they hang tight together. You cannot say that for us. We're still a very big divided group.
Yeah, but you have to understand why, because all of these other groups, when they came here, hold on, watch. It is an absolute fact. There have been so many of our dollars when we were hearing so much about how this is being cut in funding for us, mental health services, homeless, everything else. Where did that money go to? It went to supplicate them. And so now that we're allocating all this money to them, yeah, of course, when you put them in a position where they don't have to squabble amongst themselves as much, then of course that's possibly going to be the result.
What did the
when you
Irish
put
do?
us, I'm landing it. When you put
Go ahead, I
us
got
in a
you after.
position continuously to where we have to scrap and scrounge for shit, and we are kept away from certain aspects of life, I'm sorry, bro, that is going to be an absolute direct factor as in the results of how we operate.
I
Or
got
don't.
a question for that.
digress, my mic is muted.
I got a question for that, Smithy, because you know who
Go ahead.
also sat with that in the early parts of our history coming up? The Irish and the
Who?
Italians, right?
Well,
The
actually,
Irish
the
and the
Asians got
Italians,
more
the
than
Irish,
anyone.
the Irish and the Italians,
Here we go.
and you know what they did? You know what they did? They fought back and they
What?
made sure that no one else outside of their people was actually get shit. They actually formed unions and everything else. when I see blacks even to this day,
We've done not only just for
you're trying to
more than
build
just
something
fought
on a
back. We have
coalition.
fought
Like
with.
you're trying to build a council of a coalition of all minorities rather than just focusing on yourselves. Because the Irish focused on themselves, the Italians only focused on themselves, the Polish only focused on themselves, the Jews only focused on themselves. But we're trying to focus on everybody.
So you talking about us when we were trying? Are you talking about us as Black Americans when we were trying to integrate with like Caribbeans, Africans, and all of that shit,
No.
Haitians, and everything else? Is that speaking of?
No, I'm going to say it like this. The
Is that
problem
what
with
you're
this
talking
whole,
about?
this,
So
No.
what
I don't know
exactly
what
are
Gress-
you
if
speaking
that's
of
what-
when
if
you
that's
said
what
that they
Gress
only
was talking
focused on
about.
themselves?
Wait, let me-
Because the last time I
And I hate to
Hold on,
tell you this as well. I hate to tell you this as well. As someone who's also part of that breed for West Indians, you talking about Jamaicans, people from the islands.
I'm hip. I'm hip.
They still don't see ourselves the same.
No, listen. I'm asking you
and let's go one step further, right?
what?
We always are a group of people that likes to bring in everyone into our
That's what I was
humble
talking about.
abode. And
what I'm
that's
talking about.
And where do we get that
massive
from?
problem.
Where do
That's a
we get that
massive
from?
problem.
Because
Right.
that's not something that was very well known out over on the main continent. So where do we get that from?
And now, if you look at it right now, they're talking about making initiatives for African Americans so they can get money from us.
That's
now.
the way how we have done things for too many generations. That's not even the way how it's done on the main continent. Where do we get that shit from that hasn't been working for us all the way to this day? That even people from the main continent can come over here and surpass us. And by the way, that's also due on the difference of culture and how we have things, right? Because we don't have the same thing that immigrants also have. There's a different nuance on how we look at
we also ain't got
hustle.
that forehead.
How we look at hustle is different.
Yeah,
because we're already here versus they're coming here. It's a different hustle, it's a different kind of hustle.
Again, when you start integrating motherfuckers into your whole humble abode, that means you allow them to take on what you have and then surpass you. That's one.
I love the fact
I
that
don't
you say
understand
that.
why we keep saying that. When again,
I love the fact you say that, because you know what Asia's already put up so quickly on, right? The simple fact that we talk about redlining, right? But Asians also
That's
talk
true,
about
Braxton.
also
That is true.
talk
They
about
are.
redlining and what they do. They have businesses that they opened up where? Here. Why was they able to open them here? Because we weren't able to open up own businesses in our own areas because banks were blocking us.
I get all of that. I get all of that. I'm still
wait,
trying
wait,
to
1 second. The thing, listen, we gotta stop. Besides all the questions, stop all the immigration here. Stop immigrating motherfuckers into our community, so-called community that we have. That needs to stop. We need to be focused on us, and then we need to make our own NGOs. I've already said it. I've said it plenty of times. Fucking Somalis gave you the blueprint. Native Americans gave you the blueprint.
They did.
Goddamn Chinese.
The Jews did. The Hasidic Jews
gave
did
the
already.
blueprint. Nigga, the blueprint is out there.
It's already
None
there.
of us are fucking listening. And I've always said this on this show for the last 4 years. 47% of businesses, of the government contracts come through small businesses.
Are we not listening?
We're not.
No one's listening.
Because the blueprint is we don't need to reinvent the wheel. The blueprint's already there. It's already there.
You
don't
keep
have to
talking
reinvent
about
it.
we're
The
not
blueprint's
listening.
there.
Okay, but if you're prevented from making a foundation based upon that blueprint,
How are you prevented in this day and age?
How?
Prevented?
How? What's okay?
There. So
Smithy, real quick, because this is even what happened with Black Lives Matter, right? Because even it didn't matter whether you were Hispanic or you were white, whatever. Everybody said the same thing about Black Lives Matter, right? The problem that we have with Black Lives Matter is that we all couldn't focus on a singular cause. Hasidics did it. Asians did it. Latins did it. Indians did it. I'm not talking about Native Americans. West Asian, South Asians did it. For some reason, we struggle on doing that.
Right.
Find a singular cause, because the same way how Hasidics, like, people love to point at us as being the welfare recipients, but we already know that we're not even close to being half of what the fuck.
I got you on that. So wrestler, the thing is,
so the blueprint's there.
Yeah, but most of these other people, see, they came over here already with that foundational ideology installed in them.
No, they had to be given to them by the government.
Just let me finish. They came over here with that installed in them. We have been the ones that has had that removed from us. See, what you're talking about, what I'm saying it, what you're talking about, why it is we don't have what they have as far as that mentality, is because they came over here with it and they capitalized on the mentality that they've had from day one. We have been discombobulated so much that we don't know up from down, left from right. And they made sure that they made that clear. And that's just a real factor that has taken place. I will not deny that. You're on mute. You're on mute.
They didn't come here with the welfare incentive. They did not come here with the kids already planted, already in. They did not come here with the grants already put in place. That all these stuff got.
No, ain't no grants. No, I'm not talking about no grants. I'm not talking about none of that.
Take advantage of today, even today.
The mentality. They came over here with the headspace. Listen, all it takes is the mentality to do.
When did the Jews come here? When did the Jews come here? So how is it? How is it? How is it in all that time we still ain't learned yet?
It's not. Listen, I ask the same question all
That's
the
a
time.
very
It's not
simple
about has it,
question.
but
The
see, the thing
blueprint's
is,
been
you know what
here.
and I'm telling you, I came to the conclusion it's not that we haven't learned. I've learned that there have been certain parameters put in place to make sure that we cannot execute what it is that we have learned. And that's
Okay,
a real
well,
thing.
so
We
what
can
is it?
deny that all we want.
So what is it? You can't vote. You can't. But no more marching.
No.
By the way, no more marching. But you can't vote because guess what? Because you know how the Jews got this
See
shit
what
in
it
the
is.
water.
You're thinking that it's about something that's in law.
Do you know how the Jews got it?
No,
They
no,
assembled.
because of course, and I'm gonna make this quick because I got a few minutes more. The fact is that there have been so many things that have been put into place long before we even got to this point. Everything that I'm talking about are residuals. Everything that I'm talking about is the after effect.
So you're saying it's hopeless.
No, I'm not saying that it's hopeless. What I'm saying is that in order for any of this to change, it won't be something that we will see within our lifetime. I can promise you that.
What would that be? What would that be? Because not for nothing. If you say it's not within our lifetime, even Einstein said, "Hey, there will be a third world war and there will be a fourth world war, and the fourth world war will be held by hands and sticks." As in the third world war will fuck us all over. So if you're saying that there's something for us blacks that we're gonna have for the future, then what is it gonna be? Because every black that I talk to doesn't know what the fuck that is. So what is it?
What is it when it comes to what aspect of that? That's too broad, way too broad.
Well, here's the problem. You just mentioned what I just said about Black Lives Matter. Shit is so broad we can't focus on one thing, singular thing.
Right.
We can all talk about
problems we have.
But you can't focus on one?
Yeah,
one at a time.
We can focus on one
day at a time. One thing at a time.
So are you asking me what would I focus on one day at a time?
No. I asked you. What? I'm not speaking Swahili. I only speak one language. I'm American. I only speak one language.
I'm hearing everything you saying. It's just the way you are wording this right now is too broad. So I want you to nutshell this. I'd
rather try to be very specific, and you've been coming with broad concepts, and I'm like, we need to stop broad concepts. All I've been talking about is one singular thing. Get on one singular thing. You've been talking about broad concepts this whole time. And I'm like, we need to get on one singular thing. The problem I'm having is that we never focus on one singular thing. I even mentioned the other groups that all focused on one singular thing, and they got it.
Right, because when they came over here, they had one singular.
The Indians right now are taking advantage of businesses, right? They get their people over here with those visas, those H-1B1 visas to come over here and work. They make up all these fake companies, say they need a tech person to come over here. They come over here with an H-1B1 visa. They get them to work, and then they off in the wind. This is how it happens, right? And they stay in their community of them, and that's how they continue to build up and get their immigrants over here. We are already over here. We ain't got no other place to go. So we need to use the same NGOs that they pay us. They pay Democrats and these Republicans millions of dollars for this information that they motherfucking gatekeep and reissue it inside their little bitty black network.
The problem has always been the same. We don't.
Did you hear what he just said, though, wrestler? Did you hear that key word? He said that they what? What do they do with it, Tommy?
I'm talking about the niggas gatekeep their own information. They keep gatekeeping. It's nothing new. You got the gatekeepers of fucking what the fuck is that motherfucker?
I agree. And the reason why they're gatekeep,
that shit.
And the reason why they're gatekeep is the same reason why we've never had anything all together, because it's so easy to fucking divide.
Y'all talking about a symptom of a true disease. Where does the symptom of that disease come from when we gatekeep? Why? Because of what has been put before us. We have been put in a position.
So there's no helping us.
But hey, see, listen, we can ignore it if we want to. I know what it is. The gatekeeping comes from the desperation mentality.
How do we cure it?
How do we cure that?
Yes, what's the panacea?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. The best way to cure that is definitely everything with our community is going to have to start with authority, and the elders, the OGs, those of the olders. We're going to have to reconnect with you. No. Hear me. You asked me a question. I'm answering you. I'm telling you what they did to truly destroy any progress that we're ever going to have ever. when you separate the respect of the youth from the elders, all these other groups you talking about, they don't have that problem that we have. They don't. They don't. Not to the
What
degree.
boomers are on the right to do this?
No. Okay, so
Because
listen.
they're the last stewards of actually knowing what the hell was actually there. Because Gen Z and Gen Alpha is not going to be it.
All right. So again, other cultures that you're talking about, and I'm going to keep saying it directly. All right. If you don't want to let it sink in, it's okay. I'm going to keep saying it. Other cultures.
I'm listening because you're not saying anything.
I know. Okay. Well, I'll just keep on saying nothing again. Other cultures do not have that issue when it comes from the separational gap. You said, where do we start? I'm giving you a starting point. You're not trying to hear.
What the hell is separational gap? I don't even know what the fuck
The separational gap between between the generational separational gap. That right there. Now, I mean, you doing your hand.
I'm asking because I don't know.
I'm hearing you saying the generational gap. I haven't heard anything though.
It looks like wrestlers trying to you know what I'm saying? Wound up.
No, because Tom asked you something else, and I don't want you to get distracted because you keep the direction of the gap. I haven't actually heard what.
First of all, you keep talking. I said it's a generational gap. What it is that we are missing is that. And if you don't get it, then you're not going to get it, bro.
You haven't said anything. I'm literally paying attention to you.
We're not able to pass anything along. Listen, anything that we want to change, the reason why things in our community is getting as bad as it's getting, honestly, is because of that. That is the key core root factor. You want me to keep going to the fucking messed up ass fruits that's on the branches, and I'm taking you to the root system and trying to get you to recognize what it is. I know exactly what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. Just because you may not agree or you don't see why I'm saying it, that has nothing to do with me. That's a you problem, sir.
Tom, what did he say? What exactly did he say?
It's okay. I'm telling you directly.
That is what it is. He told me directly.
We're not able to pass on. Listen, any and every culture, the reason why they move the way they do is because they
whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
So that means there's nothing we can do.
They're able to still pass on the information that is needed to be passed on. So
you mean like Native Americans folk tales, like stories? That's what you're saying.
I mean, if you want to say the word folk tales and make it sound like some tall legend, I'm talking about just tradition. I'm talking about
earlier. It's the winners that actually write the stories, right?
All right. So, for example, right? Let me give you a small example. I know this is going to sound a little wild, but let's say katanas. There are certain Japanese makers of katanas that the tradition of that actual forging of it has been passed down for almost 18 centuries. Okay. And the reason why that has been able to been passed down, that medicines and everything else, right? Certain text of history and everything is because there was never really a separational gap between one generation to another. When you ask me, yeah, you can make the face. When you ask me what you ask me, because I'm very decisive. I know exactly.
So the majority of swords are still being made by black.
Let's not focus on swords. That was a small example to get you to recognize how things are passed down from recipes.
So you want to be a codex.
Everything. Even
you want to become a codex.
What did you say?
So you want to become a codex.
Why would you call it a codex?
Because all it is information with no change. It's just literally a ledger in history.
No, see, the thing is that there is a history with change. See, that's what I'm talking about. Why would you describe it that way? I know exactly what you
because you haven't actually stated anything. All you talk about is what we can pass down. Now, what actually can be done.
Keep saying, listen. Just because you keep saying I haven't said anything doesn't mean I haven't, bro. Listen, I know what. That's you. That's a you thing. That's a you thing. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is that
I spoke about this earlier. This is so crazy.
Nah. You're good. All the shaking of your head and trying to make it seem like you're so dismissive of everything I'm saying. That don't mean shit. I know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm saying you don't
mean. There has been a separation of generations with us as Black Americans. That is the number one key core factor as to why we are not able to move forward or get a goddamn thing done. Period.
Okay, so how do
we close?
You can't move forward when you haven't actually, when everything's obscure. You haven't said
you asked, but no. You asked me specifically, where do you start? Don't you forget that, because I haven't. You asked me you said, what's a start?
I never said what we start. I never said
No.
start. Never said that. You did.
Now you want to nitpick.
I said, what do we do?
Right, listen.
What do we do? Not start.
Right. But that still is when you start doing so. It's still a start. You still got to begin to start doing it.
So we haven't already been doing that. We haven't already been talking and putting down the codex.
Right. So we're not going to be semantics and nitpick on words. You know what I'm saying.
So let me understand it. So we haven't been passing shit down already.
Okay. So again.
So we haven't been doing that.
I don't know who we is. I don't know
Black
who
American.
We is.
Black
Okay,
American.
thank you.
So we haven't been doing that.
You. Listen, passing down is one thing. Has it been receptive from one generation to the next is another. I know. No. You doing this.
So wait.
No, you doing this. You need to do this.
Did you just give me
this?
Did you just say we shall overcome someday?
Hold on.
Someday?
Wait. Because see, y'all are missing each other. Y'all are missing each other. Here's
yeah, man. You totally missing what I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question. I'm gonna ask you both a question.
You in fight mode, bro. You not hearing me.
Maybe I can get an answer from either. Wait.
My bad, Tommy.
Maybe both of y'all can answer this question.
What's
Who
up?
is responsible for passing down information, especially when it comes to certain or any goddamn nationality, race?
The elders are responsible.
Okay. And my next question is, who stopped the elders from passing it down?
Our government.
I have an answer for. I have an answer for
the elders should have never stopped.
I have an answer for my people. I know exactly where that shit came from. Now you don't have to take it for credibility, but it's real. Music. I shit you not. Music and entertainment. Our music and our entertainment made that separational gap so goddamn wide. It did. Because back in the day, we used to have this thing where we like I remember growing up as an 80s babies. I would love to listen to music that my parents listened to. Isley Brothers, Dramatics, Stylistics, you name it, Ohio Players. I got pictures all up here. Curtis Mayfield, Gladys Knight, you name it. I listen to all of that shit. My point is, hold on, wrestler, because you're too quick to just jump off and want to fight.
No, I'm saying we're both 80s babies.
So what I'm saying is that I came from an era in which we absolutely respected the elders. What I noticed is that through the music and entertainment, that's where that separational gap came into play. They infiltrated us through what they know we do the best of. They know we're into music. They know how influential that is to us, how serious we take us. How we take it. So they got us through that. I shit you not. Just take time and you look into it a little bit and you will see for yourself. The music has been the reason why that the message is not being passed down because of the music and entertainment.
So that's the only way to pass down information is just through music.
No. Us in this particular century of group of people, we are a specific group of people in a specific time and era, and how messages are relayed shifts throughout time. The time frame in which we're in, our message has been diluted. It has been it's been disconnected from one generation to the next. And if y'all don't see what I see, because think about it, when just Tommy, us, wrestler, OG, all of us. Do we really remember growing up saying, I ain't trying to hear that shit you saying, OG? Now, did we be defiant at times and we wanted to learn ourselves? Yeah. But we like, man, what? We couldn't wait to get older. Nowadays, think about it. Just think. It's in your face. It's in your damn face. They don't respect, for the most part, the respect of, if you just 35 and up, they look at you like you ancient. You a fossil. So I mean, that's all I'm saying. So it's like we don't have no respect for those who come before us. We will say something's old and we'll throw shit away in a heartbeat. That's how they disconnect us from being able to transfer information.
I hate to say this, and I won't speak for all of us, but I grew up in those same ages, especially as someone like myself who came up actually working in like old folks' homes, so I got to see a lot of people stuff from before. But a lot of people who are actually will say, and I can say this as an older person, not really paying attention with my younger 30s, my late 20s, my younger 30s, even getting beyond that, the people that gave up first was not quote unquote, because I'm a millennial. Tom and I were millennials. You're a millennial, right? So the people that gave up on us first was not our exers, our parents. It was actually those boomers along with those freaking millennials.
My parents are boomers.
That did not want to give us what we needed to get. I don't understand how we're pretending like that's not a thing. You say music as if music is the only teacher. It's not. It's not. There's multiple things that we needed to know, that we need to learn, that we needed to move upon. And unfortunately, with the aspect of technology itself, and also with our division, our divisiveness as well, is what led to the state that where we are. So the idea that if we just keep passing down the things that we've already been passing down, which is getting more and more diluted with every generation, what do you think we're going to have left? How long are we going to keep passing shit down before we're just simply a codex, a footnote? This is why I know exactly what I was saying. Because there's too much talking about what we used to be and it's rather than what we're doing. And one of my things I say that came from my boomer freaking grandma when she left, used to be don't make no honey.
That's a fact. Used to be don't make no honey. Yeah, I mean, them old bees need to
about all the
down.
shit we used to do and how we should be, but if we don't do anything, if we don't take action, all that talking shit means nothing.
Yeah, well said. Brother B-Baller said, well said. My grandparents and great-grandparents were between the silent generation and the greatest generation. Yeah, mine too. Mine too.
And you know what? All of that shit that you just said, Wrestler, is exactly why we do not move forward, because we really do think that no, because I just gave the example. See, that's why I gave the small example of the katana swords. You talking about just because we did it like this. Look, the fact is that once we figured out a round wheel rolls the best, we have not tried to make it an octagon. And those who have tried, that shit don't work. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Some things, see, because I notice how we talk about shit. We talk about it like every single thing that is of old school and tradition we should no longer do just because it's a new day and era. No, some things you don't need to try to refry chicken.
No, we don't need to recreate the wheel, but you can
That's
make
what
it
I'm
better.
saying.
Yeah.
No. You too combative right now. Listen. You're not going to be receptive to what I'm saying. I recognize that. No, it's okay. I'm still
went sideways. You literally saw what, and you totally went sideways. Nothing of what I did. Nothing of what I said.
There's a lot of things. Yes, it is.
Nothing of what I said. You're talking about what you're saying right now.
No, you're talking about old school. You're talking about how we don't need to do certain things no more because it's outdated and all of that. And
I said no more, Tom. I said no more, Tom.
No.
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
No one said no more. Listen,
but here's my question.
Where did I say that?
All right, wrestler.
Come on. At least lie properly on me.
No, because that's the one thing I'm not going to do. If I'm wrong
at
on
least
that
lie properly on me.
Hey, see, there you go. You're too combative, bro. What I'm trying to tell you is that if I'm wrong on that,
if you're gonna lie
wrong
properly on me, you're wrong.
You don't want to be receptive. Okay,
so you're wrong.
I bet. Yeah, you too much to go ahead. See, I'm trying to have a conversation, bro. I ain't trying to do all this shit right here. I don't mind a nice little smooth back and forth.
I don't mind. I'm
trying to sit up here.
I do not mind. I do not mind. I do not mind. You
do not mind what?
I don't mind you. I'm trying to explain. I don't mind you trying to take something in work to see if we can find a common ground, but do not take things that I did not say and make it my point of view.
I just said over and over again. I said, hey, if I happen to have used the wrong word, I apologize. I retract that statement. And see, then we move forward. It's that easy. See, that's how you just want to be combative, bro. I ain't got time for that. Now, if you just want to have a conversation real quick before we all get up out of here and go back to our lives and be cool with it, that's cool. Yeah, I know. So your energy tells me everything. So I'm good on the discussion. Then.
Crystals, energies, honey.
Yeah, bro. I mean, because I like to just have good discussion and just talk.
Just get on your point.
I don't have time.
Wait.
I'm
Before
good,
y'all
Tommy.
get all up,
I'm good. I'm
before
good.
y'all
No.
get
I don't
all
want him diverting by focusing on me. Just please state the point that you're gonna state.
Nah, I'm not gonna divert, nigga. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, bro. I ain't got listen. I wanted to have a good discussion with like solid men, bro. I like to
I'm
actually
waiting. I'm
mind
waiting
us
to
kicking the shit,
listen.
I don't mind us kicking the shit, but like you
But I
doing
don't
too
want you
much, bro.
focusing on me. I'm waiting to
I'm not
listen to what you're
focusing
about
on
to
you.
say. I
Me
don't
and
want
you
you
were
focusing
talking
on
for a
me.
second.
All right,
Nah,
now
me and
hold
you
on,
were
hold on.
talking for a
One
second.
second.
Ain't nothing. First of all, ain't nothing but four of us up here. OG over there asleep. Shout out OG. You know what I'm saying? Tommy is up there stroking his beard with his comb and shit. So it's me and you to talk, okay? God damn it.
Actually,
But I want you to go on with your point. Don't focus on me. I want you to make your point.
But what's the what?
Nobody
Okay,
focused
so
on
what
you.
is
See,
the?
that's what I'm saying. No. Listen. The reason why you feel that way is because
y'all
you see your
I'm gonna
whole
let y'all
head
have
like
it.
everything you doing, bro. You don't even know
Don't
how to
listen
sit
to his language.
still.
Don't listen to his body language.
Why are you
Just
Man, he
he's
don't
watching
even
making
me
know how to
instead of
sit
just
still
making your
just to
point?
listen, bro.
The
You shouldn't be
problem
focusing
is
on
y'all.
what I'm looking like and just make your point. Do I have to go off camp just for you to make your point?
Well, both
Yeah,
y'all go off
please.
camp. Y'all both.
I will. I will
Yeah.
just for
Matter of
you
fact,
because apparently you're
yeah, I'm
very
gonna
distracted.
initiate. Here we go.
You're
Y'all
very
both.
distracted.
Go ahead.
Y'all both go off.
Good. Come
Y'all
on.
both.
Let's
Y'all
get
both
off it.
ugly. Now
There
let
we
me
go.
let it be
There
known.
we go. There we go.
Now,
That's
now,
better.
now,
That's
now.
better.
Here's. God
Okay.
damn. Here's,
Now you can do all the squirming all you want while I'm talking. I can't see the shit.
no.
So
Well,
what I'm
okay, good.
saying is
Now,
that
wait.
when it comes to
Let me ask the question again so we can reset. 'Cause this is Jesus Christ. I don't need y'all going after each other for miscommunication. Well, I ain't gonna say miscommunication, misunderstanding between each other. Now,
I'm not going.
I ain't telling you to roll out.
Let
I'm
him
not
talk.
telling you.
Please let him talk. Please let him get it off.
And I don't want to go at nobody, bro. I like
Please
to have
let
good
Tom get it
combo,
off,
bro.
please. Can't even
Okay.
see me now.
I
Please
don't
let him
have
get it
nothing to
off
get off.
so he can clear the air. So he can clear the air.
No.
Please.
See, that's what you missing.
Oh
I don't
God,
have
Tom,
nothing
I'm
to get off.
trying. I'm really trying here. He don't want to go.
No, you're
He
not.
don't want to move
No, you're not.
forward.
That's a
Well, both
horrible
y'all gotta
effort.
be. Well, both y'all gotta be quiet for one other to speak because we can't talk over each other. Now, the problem is what I have is one wrestlers saying the generation before us, pretty much they failed us. You're trying to say that we need to take in consideration some of the things that they did for the past and not get rid of them. Like we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Pretty much, right or wrong, Smitty?
Yes. So far, Tommy. Yes.
Okay.
So far. So my point
I just want to make sure I was seeing it
when
direct
it
because
comes to
I don't think we don't.
yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't think we have to
Go ahead,
reinvent the
my
wheel.
bad.
But there's nothing wrong with making that bitch better. See, the problem is we don't like a lot of progression in the black community. I'm not gonna say that because that's bullshit. We do like progression, but we also do a lot of regression, and that's the major problem. We do a lot of regression before we do any progression per se as a collective group, but not a lot of collective groups do it in the collective way anyway. Besides a few, so I can't say that we're off from the basis of any other race. We just don't do collectivism like majority of other nationalities or races or whatever the fuck you want to call them do.
And
We're
hold
not a
on, wait.
collective.
Now, Tommy, thank you for saying that. That has been the main point that I've been making. I've been saying clear as day. The reason why I believe that we broke down as that collective is because of the generational gap. Period. If you really take time and think about it, what really separates us nowadays is information being passed down. It's so many things. I'd be surprised. The young bloods, I'm like, what? You ain't never heard of that? Because it's not being passed down. It's not being received. And that's been my only point. Wrestler asks specifically, where do we start?
That was me.
So then,
I never said that.
Yeah, man, you would okay. Basically, in a nutshell, listen. How about this? Yeah. The beginning, right? Thank you, because you didn't use that word exactly. I'm just paraphrasing, bruh. Don't mind me for paraphrasing. I don't remember the exact words you said, but
you
I'm
smoke a lot of
paraphrasing.
weed.
Man, what? Come on now, all day. Come on
Okay,
now.
but do
OG,
you
roll that shit up.
do
Roll
you
that shit up,
recall
OG.
when I just finished talking about the actual generations and how they messed up and not tell us all the shit that we need to know, which would also lead to what you're also saying about how the younger generation that we have now
You
don't
just
have
want
all
to
the
be
information
combative,
because I
bruh.
already mentioned that the older generation
What part
also
of
didn't do their part. We're
you
actually
just
talking
want
about the same thing. If you would actually pay
you just want to
attention,
be combative? All right. So again,
if you're paying attention, we're actually saying the same thing. I'm listening
Yeah.
to you, but
then
you're
what are
trying
you
to
so
combat with
combative
me.
about? Then what are you
We're
so
saying the
combative about?
same thing, sir.
Then what are you so? Hold on. You're
Holy
just now
shit.
saying this. You went through all of that. You just now saying that. Why are you so
Tom,
combative
how are we
about
not?
it?
How are we not
I
saying the
told you
same
y'all
thing?
doing this. Look, y'all literally doing
We're
this.
literally coming to the crossroads. We're literally saying the same shit.
I get you. No. So I'm just trying to figure out.
And he's
Matter of
focusing
fact,
on
I don't
me.
even want to know. I don't even want to know. I don't
Focusing
even
on
want to
me
know
and
why
focus on
you
the
were
message.
arguing. I
Focus
don't
on the
even want to
message
know.
and
I
stop
don't
focusing
even
on
want to
me.
know why you were arguing about
Focus
that. If
on
we're
the
saying
message
the
of what
same
I'm
thing.
saying and stop focusing on me.
I'm not
Please.
focused on you. I'm
my
speaking
God.
to you based upon what you were saying. I'm responding.
You couldn't
asked-
because I had to get off
you
a camera
asked the
because it was
question.
too much for you.
Bruh, I think you need to really go back and
Let him
really
finish.
look at
Let
the
him
damn
finish.
tape. You asked the question, bruh. You asked the question. I answered it. You were basically asking, then where do basically in a nutshell, paraphrasing, this whole thing that I'm talking about as far as like, we ain't doing it how we used to. Where do we start? Like, okay, so basically, what's my remedy? What's my answer?
Yeah.
How should we go about
That's why
this?
I always
The
give
very
remedies
first thing
first.
I said.
Remedies first.
Thank you. So
Because I
the
said
very
what's the
first thing I said
panacea?
was the very first thing I said was, first of all, we're not going to see it within our lifetime. It's going to take quite some time. Then that's when everything started trickling. Tommy even know. It started trickling from there, bro. I know the discussion of how it went down.
That's not
So
a
then
remedy,
I tried
though.
to answer you, and I'm making it clear to land it, and shut up. I'm about to shut up, bro. 'Cause I'm trying to spark up. I'm
Respectfully, I
trying to
asked
shut up and
what
spark
the
up to Jake.
panacea
You just blew
was.
my whole high. You blew my whole high. I'm trying to
I
say
don't
this
need to
and
get
shut up.
high for it. Just make your point, please.
He's trying. Let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
Thank you. I can't, bro. You keep telling me make a point.
Go
Why
ahead.
you
Go.
talking over? So my point is that I'm saying to you directly where that all started, where everything fell off, is when we stopped being able to communicate throughout the community from generation to generation. That's how everything fell off. So if you want to know how would the black community get everything back on track, somehow or another, we have to reconnect through the generations. We have to get that back solid. We have to mend that chain link that popped. And that's where I'm at. That chain link popped. And now the whole conveyor belt is just spinning out of crazy in control. That's where I'm at, bro. I digress. My mic is muted.
Go ahead, Russ. You got a rebuttal?
I can talk now.
Shut the fuck up. Just go ahead.
No, I know.
No,
I know.
okay.
I know.
So, look, whoa. Can I talk now?
Go ahead, nigga.
Because what I just heard is what I just said from earlier, right? We're talking about people who didn't really give us what we need to do. Then they let us kind of just fumble around the fucking dark, right? And as I said, used to be's don't make no fucking honey. You want to connect to a generation that's already dying the fuck off and already pretty much gave up on us. Rather than we see what it is, we still have books, we still have texts, we still have certain schools that are still alive. Keep in mind, we can't really rely on a lot of the family members. There are some that are still going to be prevalent and still good on it. But most people are walking around with not all the information. Whether it's their Xers, whether it's some earlier millennials like Tom and myself, and even you, who have to give whatever information we have. Maybe there's some HSBCUs, maybe there's some predominantly black schools that may be able to have it. But relying on the generation that's literally on the horizon is going to be difficult right now when they're too busy trying to make sure that they live out the rest of their lives very well. Because if they weren't already focused on that particular topic of living well until there's sunset, they would have already given us what we need to do. Instead, you have millennials, you have zennials, you have Gen Z, you even have part of Alpha that's all worried about what we can collect after these motherfuckers have gone to pasture. They have not been focusing on giving us what we need to do. They haven't been. And while I am not very happy about that, I do see that as an actual reality of what's been going on. But the question comes to
what's the remedy?
That's why I asked
damn it, that's what I've been trying to talk about, wrestler. Please.
He's interrupting me already.
Go ahead, wrestler. Go ahead.
Because my words were not from the start. I said, what was the panacea? What is the cure? What is the thing? What is the treatment that we're going to be doing? Not about all reaching out to people that don't want to help us.
Fuck, I've been saying. That's exactly what the fuck I've been saying.
What did I say earlier, Tom? That we're at the same point.
And you keep telling me, no, I didn't say nothing about no start. That's what I said. Where do we begin?
The start is not the panacea.
Right there to what you just said. Hold on, wait a minute. He's talking about the generations. What I've been saying.
I've been talking about generations.
Hold on. We got all kinds of X's and Z's in the chat. Don't talk that shit to me, nigga.
What, Nick? You can rewind this fucking screen. I've been fucking talking about all that shit.
No,
what the fuck are you talking about here?
Wrestler. What I'm saying is this.
I love how he thinks he's the one that fucking wrote the fucking book on this shit when I've been fucking talking about it for the last half hour.
Wrestler, this is the very first generation that has ever dealt with that generational separation. Generally, listen, every other, whether it's an X, a Z,
you tell him, because if I say it, he's going to get caught up.
Whatever the hell the generation is. No, wrestler. I know, because you're not being receptive, wrestler. Any and every.
But it's not true. It's not true. That's not true. There's been generational gaps between each generation.
No. Wait a minute. No. I'm talking about no. Wait a minute.
He said it's not true. You're looking at me. He said it's not true.
Okay, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at my goddamn screen. Yeah, walk off somewhere. Tommy, talking to you. Fuck? Go get another beer.
I ain't even got no
another
beer.
cold one, nigga. What I'm
nigga,
saying
you spark up, nigga, because you ain't got it.
I'm telling
you,
please.
Listen, you need to finish off your shit. Spark up, please.
Tommy.
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
So what I'm saying is that this is the first time we've ever really dealt with this on this extreme level. Listen, when you talk about generation, hold on.
Let me interject. The difference between now and then is the technology that we have. That's the biggest difference.
And I mentioned that.
No, okay. Listen, y'all can say all of that. The fact is this. I'm talking about in our face. This is the first time. This is like what do they call that? Unprecedented, right?
Okay.
That the generational gap, the separation is that wide. Yes, growing up, I remember even as an 80s baby, I had my time when I was like, I don't want to hear that auntie, uncle, whatever, grandma, whoever, because that's just the you're finding yourself stage. But when it all comes to it, as we get at least into our 20s and then we get a little older, oh no, we recognize exactly everything that was being said. That shit comes to fruition. This is the very, very first time where through entertainment, through music and everything, they really do got the younger generation saying, F anything you got to say, OG. F what you saying, Unc. I don't want to hear that shit. And we go through it. We do see it. We did not hear that as much when we were coming up in no other generation as much. You're not going to tell me that was as prevalent as it is now. That's bullshit. I digress.
That's what you too busy sipping on them women. Hey, what's up, Uncle Tom?
What up?
Don't was taking make me go find that clip of your ass, Ruthless.
Now you let the pussy band. You let the pussy bandit up here.
Clip of your ass, Ruthless. All right, yeah, cut that shit out. I heard that.
He about to make everything about pussy now.
No, it's not. Okay. No, it ain't gonna be about pussy because we actually having a good conversation. So the whole thing about it is the remedy is not. There's no So right now there's no actual remedy to anything.
Which is what I said.
You know why? Because we don't have any goddamn black leaders, and that's the thing I always ask: who are our leaders? We have no leaders. There are no leaders.
Yes.
And what do you saying? Hold on.
Wait. Before you go on, what would you like to see in a leader? Because the people that are out here right now, the people that are out here right now that I would consider leaders, motherfuckers look at them as what people say. They goons, Uncle Toms, whatever.
Hey, Tom, what did I say?
But
What did I
that's
say
but
a while ago
that's
with
the
you?
question out there. What would you like to see in a leader?
Tom, I said this a while ago. People don't want to become leaders because you know what they don't want to come, according to history? They don't want to become martyrs.
Well,
all right. So I'm just
that's
saying,
kind of
okay,
true.
so listen, maybe this is another situation where me and Wrestler are agreeing and we just don't realize it, right? Because he likes to be combative.
Stop focusing on me.
I'm
You're
just
so
saying, so
focused
look,
on
right?
me. Just focus on the fucking conversation. Can you stop?
Chill. You trust me. I promise. If I haven't said you ain't that important, bro. I was with you, bro.
And
Like,
then you don't need to
ain't-
keep
it ain't that
referencing
serious,
me.
man.
You could just reference my points. You're smart enough.
That's true. You are smart enough.
But when it comes to what I'm saying, though, Tommy, yeah, honestly, I do believe that is another issue that we have within our community. Not only the separational gap between generations, we also we don't have any true leadership to look upon, and anytime we do get any form of it, it's always some kind of scandal that comes out, and then we look at that person totally sideways, and we never really get a chance to look at somebody to really look up to.
So I
The
have to
closest that we
respectfully.
had was like Obama. I'm landing it, Ruthless, and then the closest that we had was Obama, and even with
That's crazy work right there. What happened to him?
Did he
it don't
go
matter
out?
who you are, how clean you are. If you're a black man, you're going to get some kind of scrutiny in your leadership, and that's another problem that we have. We don't have any solid, strong leaders.
So I have to respectfully disagree.
I digress. My mic is muted.
I will. My
Uh-oh.
only question is why is it we don't have strong leaders? Because it was the point I made earlier. I just want to know if you kind of agree with that or not. Because you said we kind of be leaning on it, but you didn't really say it. So why is it we don't have strong leaders? Is it because they become martyrs and people don't want to do that these days, or do you think something's going to be different?
To make it in a nutshell, so Ruthless can get in there and let him give an hour-long lecture. I really have been seeking I've really been seeking that answer for quite some time, though. I'm gonna be real with you, Wrestler. I don't know, bro. See, that's the thing about Smitty, bro. If I don't know the answer, I'm gonna say it, bro. I don't like to say shit just to sound smart. I don't know, and I've been asking that question around these spaces for quite some time. Why don't we have any, like, Dr. King? Yeah, why don't we have any Dr. Kings and Malcolm X's and all of these like true leaders that we used to have that at least was on the forefront, on the front line, and at least gave folks some kind of inspiration? You see what I'm saying? I asked Tommy to step up, but he said, fuck niggas. Tommy said he ain't going to do shit.
I know
don't
Tom was gonna say that. Don't get me wrong. I know Tom was gonna say that. But
yeah, I mean, I asked Tom.
But honestly, I've had this
you remember that, Tommy? I asked you a few years ago. I said, would you step up? I said, would you step up as the black leader? And Tommy said, fuck these niggas. I said, okay, all right, never mind.
No. Yeah, I already know that. I know that for sure. But like I've had this conversation with multiple people, and even by the way, you're asking the right questions, because I've asked these questions to so many people, and what happens is that people come up and totally derail the conversation, and we never actually get past this point. So the fact that you and I got to go back and forth to get to the very basis heart of the question that other people refuse to really answer, because the truth of the matter is that either they don't really have an answer, or they're waiting for someone who's willing to go sacrifice. Because to be able to do that, I think we have to understand that when we talk about someone who's willing to, and MLK did it, same way as Malcolm X, to serve. Yes. People are not willing to serve.
Do you know who they say is our leader nowadays? The closest answer that I got was Tariq Nasheed.
Fuck out my face with that. Fuck
I
out
shit
of
you
my
not.
face.
Tariq Nasheed.
So let me get up in here, right? Good conversation. Nice to see you again, Mr. Wrestler, man. You look like a thug still, but hey, it is what it is, right? But I think you guys got it all wrong. There's plenty of strong leadership going around. It just looks different. It's just broken up in many pieces, right? People are choosing sides. People are following what they believe that's in their best interest. So some people follow politics. They're taking the politic way. Some people are religious. They go to churches. Some people are, following or worshiping women, right? Or some people worshiping themselves, right? So once again, right, leadership is here, and I'm not saying it's the best for them, but for them, it is enough for them to live day to day and be happy with it. So I just think you trying to go back. I mean, you're understandably, you're a little old fashioned. Martin Luther King was just the old way, right? But the reality we have to face is people have, especially amongst blacks, have broken up our ideologies in many different sects, right? Many different sects. So there's, once again, plenty of leadership. Just people, it just spread it. It's not consolidated into one group, one follower. It's 100,000 groups with 100,000 different leaders.
Respectfully, that means that there's 100 different leaders that all have different ideologies. They don't have a singular message, correct?
That's what I said. Individualism. That's our problem, Ruthless. We are we don't have no collective unity like
we
other
got
cultures
collective.
and races.
We agree.
I have to disagree. There is collectiveness. It's just smaller groups. Right? You might
No. How about this? Hold on, no. Ruthless. Is there a level of collectivism of collectiveness of us that actually we can see the true benefit on a day-to-day basis? Do we see the benefit of it on a day-to-day basis, Ruthless?
Yes,
that's how you know it's okay. So where?
Can you explain that?
Where? Yeah, you guys didn't hear what I just said. It's just smaller groups. So therefore, as a person he's choosing, let's just say he's choosing religion, right? And he goes to a congregation of 10,000, right? And they all collectively, right? And he's benefited because he's getting edified or whatever the case may be. That to them, and that 10,000 people who are collectively moving in their ideology is what they think they need to make it day to day.
I should have known better than to ask
sir, how does that help the whole? You went from literally talking about an individual, but then talked about the collective.
I never said individual.
All about what they're doing as a group. How does that affect the collective?
Right.
What I'm saying is the collective is
as in Black Americans. That's the collective.
Yeah. We're broken up in many collectives.
But that is the point, by the way, that Smithy and I have been contesting for a while. Because now you're still talking about the individual factions. We're talking about how every Black American should at least be able to get on one singular message.
It's called on code, Ruthless. It's called being on code.
Because we don't have
we don't have a code, right? A code.
It's all about day to day. Like, for example, right? If you're a family man and you have, a wife, 2 kids,
sure,
you're going to go around other people who are collectively like you or similar, which are congregations or whatever it may be, right? And you're going to congregate with them and you're going to grow, and that's going to be your community. And that is a collective, right?
Would it be fair to say that male that has a family, that there wouldn't be multiple other Black males within other communities of his own same ethnicity that wouldn't also have family that he can also link up with? Because he could be linking up with other people who, in his most verifiable as an eyewitness testimony community, that doesn't mean that most people in that family or even half the people in that family have families, but there are so many other areas that he could go to with people who actually do have families, who understand where he is. Because you don't need to be, say, in West Bubblefuck to understand that someone over in the East or even in the West have families that also want things being done to actually help push not only the race, but also their families to the next generation.
Yeah, once again, I'm not disagreeing with y'all. Listen, I do believe, and I've been preaching on it for a little bit, that men in totality, particularly Black men, believe in the nuclear family, the community of the Blacks. Y'all still believe in this hope. I'm not arguing that, right? But what I'm saying is, what I'm just giving y'all a little throw into just a conversation is there are leadership, there is people who are collectives. It's just broken up in many pieces. And this is the future, and it will not change. Right? You have over 1,000 something religions, more than that. Then you got also politics, people in the Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservatives. Those are collectives, sir.
Hey,
Those are people with and collectivism, and I'm gonna say the last part. Collectivism.
Smitty, this
Okay,
this is the part where you and I were already getting into it in the very beginning, because I said, well, what exactly is going to be changed? Because quite frankly, are we just waiting around? Like, what, we're not doing anything? Because according to even what Ruthless is saying right now, not that I'm told wholeheartedly in agreement with it, but the fact that he's saying like, oh, we've been doing all this, there's really nothing that we can do. And now he's labeling all the reason why. There's a government, there's other people, there's whatever. And I'm like, so we're not going to do anything outside of passing a codex? There needs to be more being done, which is why I'm trying to have the conversation with you on what exactly should be that tangible action that we should all do as a collective. But Ruthless is still arguing for the individualism.
No,
it's not individual.
Now hold on, wait. Ruthless, real quick. Now, Wrestler, so what you just, I got you, baby girl, I'll hit you. Ruthless, Wrestler, what you just said, what was my main thing that I was saying as far as what the generational separation? So notice how Ruthless came up here. He's talking about individualism as one of those who comes from that generation.
But I didn't hear him speak for that generation. He spoke for men who have families.
But period. I'm
that generation.
The generation that he is. Ruthless is in that X, I think, or something like that, or Z, whatever Z.
No. But just because
he's an X. He's an X.
I hate to say this. Just because
X
that bracket doesn't mean just because someone sits in that bracket doesn't mean they speak for that cause. Let's not mix oranges with apples. It's very important.
What I'm saying specifically is notice how what he spoke about, and me and you both agree on this. We both heard him speak about more so of an individualism. When me and you were going back and forth, what I'm saying is the very first way to bridge the gap of the individualism is to mend generations back. That's where I am. Do you see now? So I'm actually glad Ruthless came up to say what he had to say, because I believe that gives me a picture. Yes.
I see that, but here's my question. How many of those people are willing to go actually do that as his actual generation? Because what he talked about earlier was a lot of being the individual in his particular tribe, not actually as the actual wholeness of the culture together, just specific pockets. So what exactly?
So let me help you.
No,
So
I'm asking Ruthless because it came from Ruthless' words, so I would rather hear it come from his mouth.
But let me just say this so I don't lose my train of thought, because we all know Ruthless going to talk for an hour. Let me just say this and get it out the way. My point is that, all right, so Wrestler, what we notice as millennials is that the generation before us don't want to hear shit we have to say that may be of innovation or anything that may be of a different thought process. Then we get to our generation, and somehow or another, we fumbled the ball. I'm going to say it's on us. We fumbled the ball as far as keeping that connection going and being able to pass down information. So now we have like three generations to land it. Ruthless, you can get in there. We got generation that's behind us. They don't want to hear shit we have to say simply because they just don't want to hear it. Then you have the generation before us as the millennials. We can't connect. That's cool. Then you have the group before us. We can't really talk to them too much because they feel as if once they reach the age of 50, they done learned every damn thing that the world has to offer. There is nothing that we could possibly tell them. I have come across many of my aunts and uncles and stuff. Can't tell them shit beyond 1999. They don't want to hear it. And then you have folks who don't want to hear anything that's before 2010. That happens. So that's the main thing that I'm talking about, is that time deficit, is that generational gap. That's where the separation all came in for us personally, I believe, as Black people. And I do still blame it on the music.
I'll let you.
Ruthless. I digress. My mic is muted.
No, go ahead, Ruthless, because I have.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
No. No. Go ahead, because my point reaches well beyond even the baby boomers. Like, so go ahead.
Right. Look, once again, I understand the blacks want to be united, but we have to understand even in the 60s, the 70s, we were divided, right? You had the Nation of Islam, and then you had the Black Panthers. We were not all united, right? Then you had the other blacks that want to go to work and make money and take care of their families. It's always been, and it's just more so, right? But for what you guys are talking about, why that particularly blacks are not one collective, that's because we, as particularly men, we're not a monolith, right? So we all have different beliefs. We believe differently. And that automatically creates division. And people typically rock with who they're like-minded with, who they believe like, right? Similar. So this is why, I remember Uncle Tom. Remember when I first came here, Uncle Tom? What was the thing out talking about respect, right? Remember when I broke down the respect on YouTube and how we should be respectful towards each other? Yeah, and then literally after that, YouTube divided up even way more because people started having different ideologies of, the red pill, blue pill, gray pill,
purple pill, yellow pill, orange pill, blue pill.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just the way. Yeah, it's just the way of the world, right? The world, they have beliefs. People believe in things, but not all people believe in the same thing in the same format. So therefore, what you guys are calling for is to unite in one message, one language. It's just not going to happen, right? It's just, you guys have to just understand that we are where we are right now and embrace it. And
Ruthless, you still talking that same old, we just need to accept it is the way it is bullshit. No, we move the way we move because it's dysfunctional, because we have been trained to do so. We have been literally, I don't know why nobody wants to accept this fact. And this is not me just being blackity black shit, but this is just a real factor. We have been for so long put into a psychological deficit of there's not enough for all of us. And so now we all have this individualized mentality. That's why we gatekeep on information. We don't want to pass on shit. That's why we act the way we act. Why don't we want to recognize that shit?
I'm a little confused about your argument because people have been divided since the beginning of time. Like, that's never stopped, right? You had the Hittites, the Jebusites. I mean, I don't understand what you're saying. It's never been
right.
Remember, we were sold over here, right? Our people didn't like us, so they sold us to the whites for cigarettes and stuff like that.
And not they didn't like you. They didn't. It wasn't that they didn't like you. You were their fucking spoils of war.
Okay. You lost to them. Right? You were their captives.
So, but I'm just right, and they sold us. Our people sold us to another people for.
No, you were never their people. You were never their people.
That wasn't a spoil of war. That was a trade. Our own.
No, it was not.
No, it was half and half. Like there were some families that were actually part of tribes that did get sold, but there were also lots of POWs that were actually sold as traders as well.
Yeah, okay. They were called the Bushmen.
That's fair.
The Bushmen sold our own.
That's fair, right? But that's the point of division, right? That's what it is, right? They got rid of us to another people because they thought we were expendable and we didn't believe like them, obviously, right? So it's just the way of the world. This will be the same thing until the world ends, right? Just one message, one people, one collective amongst because even the whites are divided even more than they ever been.
But do you know what you just said? You just said that it's the way it is because simply people just choose for it to be that way.
No,
not because it has to be, not because that's how it was designed to be, but because that's how people just choose for it to be.
No, it's designed to be that way, right? It's designed to be that way because
when there's an abundance of everything for everybody.
So you don't think that people are naturally designed in their own ways to believe that they are either less or more special than others?
We are divided in language and culture alone.
That wasn't what I asked.
No, I'm just saying we designed in language and culture. So that means we were designed to have different languages and different cultures, which automatically
That wasn't what I asked.
divides.
That wasn't what I asked you though. Like, do you not believe like even if I have a different language you, or even if I have the same language you, that I don't develop my own mentality to believe that either you are lesser or better than me?
You could develop, yeah, you could develop that.
So that's something that can lead to differences, to arguments, to war. These are things that are innate.
But I could think my culture is better than your culture. I could think my language.
Again,
right?
just things that lead to war. So you're kind of leaning on Smithy's point.
And war is the way of life.
Well, that I'm not going to disagree on. It is.
Now you see where I'm at, wrestler. Now you see.
Well, that I already know. War has always been
though,
around.
you see it now.
And it's, yeah, so once again, right, war is the way of life, meaning we all don't believe the same. We divided. They want to come take their things because they don't care about them. They don't have the same ideology. So hey, let's go take them and take over. It's just been going on.
As much as I am against, like, as much as I don't care, and I am against, like, even the idea of people talking about Saint Reagan, the one thing that he said that I do kind of agree on is like the only way to really bridge humanity together is it has to come from aliens. Outside of that, we're always going to do what we always do.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this question. Would y'all rather be the top dog or the conquered? The conqueror or the conquered?
I mean,
that's a
come
low
on now. I mean, I do believe for most men that's like a no-brainer. Like, first of all,
some people like to be conquered.
Yeah, because I mean, you talking about top dog. If you are the conqueror, subsequently, automatically you're top dog. At least that's how my mind works. So I don't know if I heard you wrong, but you said top dog and conqueror.
You
If
mentioned
I'm
top
the
dog
one who
first.
conquers, if I conquer, if I'm Genghis Khan, I'm top dog at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So top
So
dog,
would
I
you
mean
rather be
that
Would you
goes with
rather be
being
that?
the conqueror.
Well, would you rather be that or the conquered?
I'd rather be the conqueror because automatically I'm top dog. It's
There you go.
synonymous. It's synonymous.
To my point in asking that is because everyone has this conversation from the perspective of being conquered.
I'm not sure about that.
Ooh.
So you think that we speak from a slave?
The way we started off this conversation was the way from a perspective of slave talk.
Thank you, because I think the way how we started this conversation off, even the way how I did, is like I'm tired of people talking with the aspect of a conquered mindset. When the truth of the matter is that if you want to do well, especially from other people, they already have a blueprint that you could follow, but you just can't get your shit together. That was my very first point.
That was mine too, but
No, it wasn't, Tommy.
absolutely it was.
Look, this is
Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win. So
no. Stop it. Stop it, Ruthless. What I'm
what do you
saying
mean?
is,
Everybody wants to win.
yeah, I mean,
It's
we
all
can
about
say
wins
that.
and losses. That's what it's all
Is
about.
it-
You can filter through whatever imaginable things you want. It's all about wins and losses in the world. People want to be with the winners. Period.
I don't think it's more so about win and lose. I think it's more so about sink or swim. I think really. I think it's about eat or be eaten. I think it's more about a survival mechanism that's innate. So even if you say to yourself you want to go to the winning side, you want to go to that side because it looks like it's promising in your survival. Period. Like that, it just works out that way. That's just how that goes.
But yeah, thank you, made my point. People, just like why do a lot of blacks, knowing that America don't really the bad blood, but they want to be Democrats, Republicans, and whatever, because what is it? They want to go to the winning side. They want to pick the winning team. Simple. We want economically win. We want to prestigiously win. That's why black people aren't really messing with other black people because they feel the white people are winning. So this is what we call sellouts. So once again, right, in this world we live in, I hate to say it, and I understand what you're saying. Those are very, I would say, utopia idea. But the realistic is everybody wants to win. and they're going to go with helps them to win. Whatever ideology helps them to win, that's where they're going to follow.
I think everybody wants to survive, and they're going to go to wherever shelter is.
So I'm
like,
happy
I
you
mean,
said
really,
that.
if you think about it.
Wait, what?
No,
Everybody-
I'm happy he said that because it falls in line with what B Baller was saying in the chat, and that's what I'm going to answer. Because he says if we quote black people, in parentheses black people, choose being conquered, why do we allow tribes to rise above us, and why do we let our conquerors dictate our lives? And if you're going to come down to the point where the only way to even be able to even have a chance to conquer or to win in the later on, you have to first survive. You must survive.
Not even that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a losing argument, brother. You just as American as they is. Why are you backing down from them because they white? Really?
Whoa. When you came, wait, did you come through on the Mayflower standing on the deck or in chains?
I came through.
Well, we didn't come through here on the
I was
Mayflower
born
in
American,
America,
brother.
so that
I was
wasn't
born
that
American.
wasn't us.
No, I was born American as well, but I'm very much aware of the also dynamics and
you let the history
you
of
know what
slaves
numbers are, right? You know how
dictate.
numbers work, right?
You let the history of slaves dictate.
You know how numbers work, right? You know how numbers work, right?
And keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? They didn't conquer us.
Do
we conquered
you know how numbers work?
We conquered ourselves. 90% of black people who were captured in the slave Atlantic trade were captured by.
Do you know how numbers work?
We were sold out for trinkets.
Do you know how numbers work, ADS?
Of course, brother. Go ahead.
You say of course, because apparently there are a lot of people that still look at the 13 to 14% of the country and think that it can take out 60 something. Do you know how numbers work?
I ain't trying to take out no part of the country. They're just as American as me. It's a competition amongst all men for the same resources.
The same resources. Do you know how numbers work?
I do.
So you know how ethnicities work and peer groups work, right?
I guess.
I know this is psychology. I know it's a little bit. You know how it works, right?
To American culture. Those are all just categories to American culture. You American.
Really? So psychology doesn't play into American culture.
It plays into your American culture, but not
my American culture. So racism doesn't fall into psychology. That also falls into American culture.
Racism is shadamic and shallow for dumb people.
Any of us blacks up here want to agree with that?
I mean, it's kind of hard because I'm told because I'm black, I'm not allowed to be racist,
which is crazy.
I'm told, yeah, because I don't
what y'all
have
hear
any
a lot
power.
about is this. What y'all hear a lot about is it's about the 4.6 million who were carried over here on the Mayflower or whatever through this slave Atlantic trade, right? Slave trade. What you don't hear about is the 350,000 whites who were actually enslaved too.
I love this. We do that whole,
but nobody cares about that.
ADS. What about them too? You're still outnumbered. Guess what? The Indians were outnumbered too.
Who's fighting against them? I'm just trying to achieve my goals and my agendas. If it's with them, that's cool. But if it's against them, that's still okay with me. That's how I see it. See, if you want to be the hero, you can't be afraid.
Ruthless.
Hold on. Wait.
He has no spot.
What Lord AS has some merit. He doesn't mind being a Trojan horse and still winning by being on both sides. Nothing wrong with that.
My agendas and my goals are to my own. Whatever you try to do is on you.
That is okay. That is okay. We've always had people that take dick in the ass and everything for the others for whatever time.
No. I'm not going to go that far with it. ADS. I'm just going to say again, to even with you and Ruthless came up here initially and stating everything I said. It's the individualism. We do not think as a collective unit in any form of fashion.
And that's what we've said from the beginning.
Like, so you just confirm that more.
Okay, wait. So in that case, what's wrong with being a collective that wants to play both sides? Why not play both sides?
Because there's no such thing.
Collective that plays both sides.
I want y'all to look down this corner right here.
The reason why I'm saying
that's like no, Tommy.
We don't have a collective that plays both sides.
No, hold on. ADS. See, Tommy, that's like saying, what's wrong with being the son that wants to play knight? Like, no, Listen, daytime is daytime, nighttime is nighttime. Hunger is
What's
hunger,
wrong with just being
full is
American?
full.
What's
No,
wrong with just
you
being
can't
American?
mix. You can't say I'm a hungry fool. That's you know what I'm saying? What's that word? You know what I'm
Smitty,
saying?
you know that blacks don't claim me, whites don't claim me. I don't claim them. I claim America.
I love we
That's
had a
what I
whole
do.
topic, but it's becoming specifically about ADS.
Right.
Well, here's the thing.
You see
I
what
look
I'm
at it
saying
like
though,
this.
Tommy?
I hear you, but I'm looking at it like this. If no one can be claimed, right? If you have a collective group that's out there that don't mind
Mm-hmm.
saying, hey, no matter how we get there, we gonna take the motherfucking ranks from these motherfuckers, whether we playing these motherfuckers or not. There's a lot of people that play other motherfucking systems till they get on top. I'm gonna tell you a group that's doing it right now. Goddamn Muslims.
The
They
Mexicans.
playing the shit out of Democrats right now. But guess
Why?
what? They
They-
rise to the top. They take over communities and lead those communities.
No,
They
that's an
have
absolute
outwitted
fact.
y'all in the game. Y'all out
You a
here.
motherfucking lie. Look at Dearborn, fucking Michigan. Look at
No,
goddamn
no,
Minnesota.
that's the fact. That's the fact. I can tell you right now where I live at out here in Maryland and PG, right? Over there in College Park. It's a section in College Park called Hollywood. It's Hollywood College Park right off of Route 1 Baltimore Avenue. I shit you not. They literally took over an entire elementary school that's located in the neighborhood, walking distance for all the kids.
I'm gonna tell you another group that does that.
Real quick.
Jews do it too.
Yep. It's now a mosque. But then not only did they turn that into a mosque, they went around to every single door within a 10-block radius, and they was like, we're trying to buy your house. And a lot of them, they succeeded. They said, we'll take over whatever mortgage, whatever you got going on. Let us get that crib up off you. And it damn sure College Park, Hollywood area is basically turned to a Muslim community because that's exactly what they did. And they knocked door to door to do it.
So what that mean?
That they really do that. I'm just saying what Tommy said. No, they really do that. That's a real thing.
Yeah,
I've seen it in my face.
Because
I've
they
seen it
want
in my
to
face.
fucking win. Their
I've seen it
end
in
goal
my
is
face.
to be on top.
Yeah.
No matter how they get there, they're gonna get there.
Yep.
Y'all just got
We
outwitted as
don't
a
have a
community,
collective
bro.
attitude like that in the
Y'all
black
just
community.
y'all just got outwitted as a community. What happened
No.
is that y'all just got outwitted. I mean, everybody passing y'all. I mean, look at your even look at your hood now, right? It's ain't nothing but Mexicans down there on the south side, bro.
Hold on, Lord ADS.
Y'all
Were we
slipping.
outwitted? Were we outwitted? Or did we never have a chance? Like were we dead men and women walking from the gate because of how shit been set up? I don't know why we want to keep ignoring that.
Man, if I can make it, anybody can make it, bro.
I love
You
how
talking about
all,
now?
I love how
You
all
talking
of
about in
history.
your
I
lifetime?
love how all history lands on him. This shit is crazy.
I can
You
make
talking,
it. I can make
I
it
mean,
anywhere.
really. Hold on. You talking about you in your lifetime? I'm talking about outside of you, Lord ADS.
He doesn't know what it is.
I don't think we were
Come on, man.
outwitted or outplayed or any of that. I think we let life conquer us. Let's be honest.
I say it all the
And
time.
I agree with
Complacent,
that.
and
I
you
tend
got
to
too
agree with
I
that.
comfortable
say
in
it.
this
I
first
say it.
world country called America. That's what happened. You got too comfortable. You got too complacent.
And that's pretty much what I'm saying. We got comfortable considering we were the next. We were still the high. We was, but now the Mexicans took over our spot. We were the highest besides the whites people being here.
Yep.
Matter of fact, we had more black people here than there was white folks here.
Now I'm sorry. Indians, Hispanics still beat us in fucking numbers.
Nah, but
Now they
I
do.
say it.
Now they do. Now they do. But they
I
didn't
say
at
it.
one point in time.
I
And
say
that's
it all
my
the
point.
time. My bad, Tommy. Nah, I say it all the time. I
don't
do
think we were
believe
out-
that
we played ourselves.
when our people, my people try to say, oh man, white folks did take our power. I do believe it's been a certain amount of hindrance to it while being here, but I also believe that there is a large degree of one day, if you picture it like we're all walking, migrating somewhere, and our leaders just say, drop that here. And it's like, what's that? Our power. And we just put it down. So I don't believe it was taken. I believe we just discarded it and we just started doing other stuff. But I do still believe that the reason why, hold on to land it, the reason why we did that is because they gave us other distractions.
So you saying, wait, you saying that
I agree
black
with
people
that.
never put up a fight?
I
You said the
think
black people never put up a fight?
Yeah.
I think that
You
I think
got
one
caught up
distraction.
into celebrity and thug culture, and what happened was you start chasing
It,
luxury.
it
you
happened
stop
well
chasing
before
character,
then. It
you
happened
start
well
chasing
before then.
principles,
Yes,
start chasing valuables. You
it
stop
happened
chasing
well
things that
before then.
matter,
Yes,
and you start following all types of wild shit, right?
Lord,
Like on
Lord
Right.
ADS. Lord
it
ADS.
happened.
It happened before that. Let's just
It
think about
happened
like
way before that. The first thing they were able to do to really start putting up there was to start, first of all, using the very same book that they used to enslave us to be whatever was the same thing that you turn around
A
and
lot
say
of people say
a lot of people are still fucking follow the Bible today. That was
wait,
one of the
what?
that
Are
was
we
one of the
blaming
first
God now?
one of the first thing the
We
one of the
blaming
first thing they
God
did.
now
Hey,
because
oh,
you
one
niggas fell
one
for
of
the
the
okie
one of
doke?
the songs that I still take so much contention with today is the "We Shall Overcome." It never says when. Someday.
Guess what?
Someday is a bit. Someday is a
The
bitch.
progress those brothers made
wait,
from the
hold on, Lord
50s
ADS.
to
Let me
the
ask you a question, Lord ADS, because you just came up here and dropped. You said, so we blaming God now. Let me ask you a question. Don't God know what's gonna happen before it's gonna happen, and don't He the one dictate the outcomes?
There you
you
go.
sound like children. You sound like children right
Answer
now.
the question. Answer the question.
You act like God want to micromanage you all day.
Answer the
You
question.
niggas got choices, you got
Now we're
decisions,
Answer
you
the
make
question.
Hold on,
wrong
wait, Lord ADS. What do you mean micromanage? As far as we know,
You want
God
God
knows.
to be a genie in a
God
fairy.
knows. God knows
God has seen
every.
trillions of
God
human
knows
beings
the. Hold
before you. He
on,
gonna see
hold on,
trillions
Lord
after you.
ADS. Hold on, Lord ADS. God knows the number count to a decimal. I mean to the decimal of how many hair follicles are on your entire body, from head to pubes. Okay, so what makes you think micromanaging? God pays attention, and like again, God knew every struggle that you was going to go through before you was a twinkle in your parents' eyes, let alone you even being here.
Did you choose
So I
to
mean,
follow
I don't
him
know,
or did
bro.
you choose to follow worldly things?
So wait.
All right.
So what?
I
Hold on.
like
What?
how you're not
Whether we
answering the
follow-
question.
Wait.
Right,
Whether
not
we follow
answering at
him or
all.
not, whether we followed him or not, the outcome was still going to be the fucking same because we already know that most black folks are into the Bible more than any other fucking race.
Please have this man answer the fucking question. Don't have him
But they
dodge.
don't even
He ain't
read
gonna
that.
answer that
They
question.
just go to church. They don't read their Bibles. We
I
read
don't know,
fucking
Tommy. You think
we
we into the
man
Bible the
speaks
most?
to fire.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm
I
glad.
don't
So I'm
know.
gonna
You,
say this
Tommy.
for John the Baptist. One second. Let me make sure I got this on deck. Cause you know me, I'm just a little old Negra. Just a little old Negra. Okay, go ahead. Y'all keep
I'm
talking. I gotta
just
find it
look,
real
man.
quick.
No, it ain't
You
a
know,
circle jerk b-ball. Like he just fucking he want to ask questions. He don't want to answer shit.
nah. Listen. I've peeped. All right. So when we talking about like, I guess that religious aspect of it, the fact is that most people not even interpreting what they read in the right way. So I don't even like to really talk about it too much because most people don't even know what it is that they're reciting or what it is they're trying to
That's
relate
a
a
fact.
message to me to be, for real. So I just kind of discard a lot of that shit. But I will say this, Tommy Wrestler, I still don't believe that we should like discourage people from wanting to read the word because the word does
I'm
have
not saying
truth in
discourage
it.
anyone. That's you gonna do
I'm
what you
not.
gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying discourage people from reading the word. The problem is that most people, their interpretation of the word is through other people. Your relationship with your
Because
quote
they're
unquote
not reading
relationship.
it. People are reading it
Oh
to them.
my days! Your relationship with God is supposed to be a one-on-one relationship with you. No one else should be telling you what your relationship with God is supposed to be.
No, that's a fact
Let me
because it
ask-
says, watch out for those who pray out loud in the marketplace for your
There you go. I'm happy that you
Hold
said that.
hold
yeah, I
on.
mean, I'm hip. I'm hip.
I've been waiting on John the Baptist, but he ain't come. So since Lord ADS here, I'm gonna say this for John the Baptist too. I'm gonna play this one right.
Okay.
Wait, I need your explanation. Oh motherfucker!
Hold on, put sound
I am
on.
not playing. It's not.
No, you know the sound's not on. His sound. There you
What's
go.
up with the prison Scully? Let's start with that. What's up with the prison Scully?
What the fuck?
Why is there no sound?
See, somebody's watching because he know the truth. Y'all ain't reading.
One second,
Y'all
let me-
are talking mad at God. Y'all don't even talk to God. Y'all just
Who's
go
mad
around
at
here
God?
screaming at God, blaming God for what's
mad at God?
wrong with your life instead of taking that
Blaming,
2
I don't
seconds.
recall anyone blaming God over
Just
here, but I don't know
asking
how
God,
you
what
obfuscate
would
you
you
just
want
did
for me
that.
to do?
I don't recall
God, I'll
one
do
person
it.
up here
Just say
blaming
it. Just
God
say it.
though.
See what he
That's
said.
crazy.
Just see what he said.
It's crazy.
That's all I'm
I know
saying.
how you put. You should stop using God's name in vain because no one else put anything on God up here.
Here, I think this should make it work. Hopefully. Nope. What the fuck, man?
Hold on. Check your. Is that Instagram? Oh no. Okay, Facebook.
That's Facebook.
I don't know, bruh.
It's just
I don't know.
muted.
See if
You gotta find the mute thing.
Yeah, it's something muted. You just got to find where that volume
did you
is on it.
did you mute the entire tab? Check. Make sure you click on the tab to make sure
Nope.
you didn't.
Yeah.
It's not muted. It's not muted. I don't know what the fuck. Man, my fucking computer, not my computer, my Go XLR is stupid. I would have to restart my computer. But I just didn't want to do it. But hold on, let me see if I can get it to work over her.
What's
There's
the
no
crux of this?
evidence for
What are you asking
resurrection.
from this right here? What are you asking?
No, I'm looking at it right here. There's no evidence for resurrection.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
it doesn't tell you what they're talking about. It doesn't really tell us what they're saying.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the title.
No worries. I can't play it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't
worry
think
about
be
it.
misleading.
It's
I
not
wish
working.
you could play
Somebody's
that.
watching.
But nah, there.
it was a
I
good
mean, if
question.
we were to go there on that, there is actually proof of resurrection. There is.
Yeah. I mean, it sound good.
No, it's not sound good. It is. Oh, there he go. He's refreshing. Anyway, this message is being brought to you by Resurrection is Real. That's right, resurrection is real. They go ahead and just note that you will return in one day. There you
Side
go.
effects are.
This shit all sound good. I've been doing this for a while. It sound good as shit, boy. Everyone talk a good game. Sound good. But he has
Man,
some
you
serious
know what's
questions on there.
fascinating? You know what's fascinating? It's like resurrect is a 9-letter word. The power of 9 is the only number that always returns back to itself. There's science behind it. You do a 360-degree turn, 3 + 6 + 0, do a 180, 1 + 8 + 0, so on and so forth. I do believe that there is a form of new birth and new life. How does it form itself? That's the mystery part. See, when people try to get to telling you what it is, that's when I'm like, okay, maybe not. But does it exist? Absolutely. Y'all tripping if you think that this is it after this. You tripping.
I honestly, I just don't worry about it, to be honest with you, because I think there's so many people that just forfeit everything.
So what do you do to prepare?
I think there's so many people who forfeit everything now for the next life, when I'm like, you could just be living 2 good lives here and the next one. You don't need to just
Oh, so
forfeit.
you believe in that multiverse shit. Okay, I got you. So again, what are you doing?
I never said that. I'm like, I don't know.
No, that's what it's called.
Having
No,
wealth on
that's
earth.
what it's
There's nothing
called.
wrong with
No,
having wealth. There's
no.
nothing wrong
I
with
don't
having
know
money.
where in my
You
speech
can't
that
make
it said
him your
that.
idol.
That was wild.
That's the catch.
That is
Russ
what
right.
it's called,
Russ is
wrestling. It's
absolutely
called a
right.
multiverse. That's a
No,
real
it's not.
thing. It's not
You
Marvel.
can have a good life
That's
here
not what it
on
was
earth,
called.
and you have a good life in heaven.
It was literally
You
called
have
the
a good
Kingdom of
life both
Heaven.
places. Yeah. God ain't got no
So
beef with money. It's the worship of money that he has beef with. That's it.
Okay, I don't know where money came into play. I'm not sure where money came into play.
I
You got me
listen,
lost
listen,
already.
listen.
You got me
Okay,
lost
okay.
already.
Okay, so the kingdom of heaven. So you believe that you're living a physical body here, and you're also living somewhere in heaven spiritually.
Well, to correct you, I
Because
never
that's
said
also
that.
called the paradox.
Are
But
you
go
going
ahead.
to ask, are you going to have me answer, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, I just said it's also
You're gonna
called the
make it up.
paradox.
You're gonna make it all up
I
for
said
me.
it's okay. So again, it's called the paradox as well. But now go ahead and respond. I'm listening.
Okay, so first of all, I never said that I believe in the kingdom of heaven. I said people believe in that fact that they're going to be at the next life. So I said, but they don't actually try to think about having a good life now. Well, I'll just do everything for the next life. I'm like, you could just be having a good life now and another good life in your next one. That's what I said.
Well, here,
Never say anything else otherwise. Never
Yeah,
stated anything otherwise. Never mentioned no dimensions. Never mentioned the kingdom of heaven of me, whether I believe or anything. Never did any of that stuff.
Here you go.
Watch this.
Things that Christians aren't ready to hear. With me, a former pastor, now turned atheist. There is no evidence for the resurrection. There's none. Outside of the Bible, no historian of the first century ever mentions it. There are no Roman records. There are no Jewish records. There is nothing. If a dead man really rose from the grave, I guarantee you history would have noticed. But let's look inside the Bible. The sources that Christians point to contradict each other. Who found the tomb? Mark says 3 women. Matthew says 2. John says only Mary. When did they get there? At sunrise? At dawn? Or while it was still dark? Take your pick. The Bible says all 3 of them. But what about the stone? It was already rolled away in Mark, but rolled away by an angel in Matthew. And where did Jesus appear? Matthew says Galilee. Luke says Jerusalem. John says both. Paul, the earliest writer, never even mentions an empty tomb, just visions. So outside sources are silent. Inside sources contradict themselves. That's not evidence. It's storytelling. And that's something that Christians aren't ready to hear.
Watch this.
Things that Christians aren't ready to hear.
So
So this fat POS.
Happy
says
I made my
lies,
point.
And then Tom wants to stand on it. Tom, when they put his ass in the skewer, they're gonna put you down there with him too.
so
down
you
just to see.
so you don't have a rebuttal. Okay, sounds good.
No. You don't come down there and watch, saying skew. I'm going down watch you turn your ass on the skew.
But you have
I
no
mean,
rebuttal.
as long as when he watch, you know that you won't be there.
I'm gonna come down to see that.
No, you won't. You won't have permission, sir. You won't have permission.
But here's the problem, right, Lord ADS? You say that to say nothing because you couldn't refute what he said.
Refute what?
Now you didn't hear what he said. Okay.
Exactly.
Refute that he says there's no evidence of Jesus raising from the dead.
So you did
No,
hear
he
it
said they contradicted himself.
by multiples.
So you saying that John, Mark, and Luke, all of them contradicted themselves.
And Mary. And Mary.
According
And
to the
Mary.
Bible, absolutely.
Don't forget Mary.
I
mean, you can refute it. You can refute it by saying
No.
something. Come on,
It's really simple. It's really simple. Y'all just don't want. Y'all just don't want to follow God.
I mean,
Y'all
go ahead,
wanna follow
refute
Christ. Y'all make every excuse y'all want to. Go ahead. Make a excuse.
Refute it.
You said
talking
you.
about us.
I love how you said. This is exactly the problem I have. Instead of looking at the message, he attacks the messengers. Instead of he's like, well, y'all don't want to follow God. You don't want to follow the people that followed him. Literally.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you need to watch it again, nigga?
You look at us, but you won't even look at the people that followed him. Literally.
That's crazy. Word.
For one,
I'm hearing silence. What happened?
For one, even the Romans have admitted that their history.
No.
The
Romans weren't mentioning this.
And
the Romans weren't mentioning this.
No. He mentioned that the Roman Empire. He mentioned
what Roman Empire said that.
Who was it from the Roman Empire?
Niggas want specific names, man. What's wrong with y'all, man?
But he gave specific names, my guy. He gave specific names, my guy. None of them were Romans. None of them were Romans.
Yeah.
He gave specific names, and none of them were Roman, my guy.
Yes, a significant amount of Roman history has been lost.
Where?
That wasn't the question.
Since you know, let us know.
Countless primary works, including
since you know, let us know.
Histories by Livy and Tacitus, speeches by Julius Caesar, and extensive literary works did not survive.
Caesar.
So let me stop you right now, because now you're full of shit. We want to know what was different since you said they lost all the history. What about Jesus did they lose? I need specifics.
No.
I'm gonna
you
make
said
it.
The Romans. You said the Romans.
No, but keep in mind, Tom. It's worse than that. He said Julius Caesar. Caesar wasn't around during that time. It was Augustus. It was Augustus and Tiberius. It wasn't fucking Julius. So what are you saying?
But not even just that. We also have to remember Emperor Constantine of Rome, 315 AD.
Why you guys speaking the word again?
Yeah, Emperor Constantine.
Tiberius was from 14 to 37, and Augustus was from 26 BC to 14 AD. It wasn't Julius. What are you saying?
Oh, y'all
I
picking
just
on
want.
You're the man of God. What you're saying? Follow him.
I just Googled
Follow him.
Was there any readings about Jesus?
I'm gonna say what John the Baptist sings. Come to Jesus,
but not even just that. Like y'all gotta remember, y'all have to remember. Hold on, Lord ADS, Lord ADS. You also have to remember, like, you know, when it came to like people like who Wrestlers talking about Emperor Constantine and all these other people, heresies, a lot of them. They what it was is that they wanted to go ahead and be viewed as gods, as in they were trying to actually replicate the Egyptians, how they were trying to be viewed as God, right? The Egyptians were on the paganistic thought process of multiple gods and everything. So were the Romans, you know, with Greek mythology and everything else. So my point is that to land it, they actually did try to go ahead and replicate God. And so from there, the Bible, in which is read today, a lot of the changes that we know today, and when people talk about how they took this out, took that out, that comes from that era primarily in its height. That was primarily in the height of that era. So
respectfully, Smitty, that wasn't my point at all. My point was, during from the birth of Jesus, Augustus Caesar was in power, and from the time of the death of Jesus, Tiberius was in power. That was my point.
And
covered the entire 33 years.
My point, disrespectfully, is this sour ass nigga Lord ADS couldn't refute nothing this white man said. So we gonna get these motherfucking. I probably ain't fucking working. Fuck this shit, cause I can't hear it. We getting W's out here today. So fuck you, Lord ADS, unless you want to refute what this good old white man said. Cause I'm gonna ask John the Baptist too, because I got some more in the chamber for you, Bible thumping ass motherfucker.
I'm sorry, who's up here, white?
The white man that we just watched.
Oh.
Who pointed out all the contradictions?
So yes, there is overwhelming consensus among historians and biblical scholars, secular and religious alike, that Jesus of Nazareth was a real historical figure who lived in the first century of Judah.
Not what we asked you.
Not
what we asked you. Not what we asked you.
Like
that wasn't
the
question.
No one asked you that.
No. It makes a point with no direct archaeological evidence, like a signed document or tombs exist. His existence is validated by early Christian writings, Pauline letters, and non-Christian Romans and Jewish sources.
So, like he said, it's nothing but storytelling.
Hey, ADS, was Julius Caesar mentioned in that one? Was Romans mentioned in that one?
No, that was to make a point of lost Roman.
So that was a no. So that was a no.
Yeah,
okay, got you. That was a no.
But,
okay, I got you.
Boy, I mean, it's all, you ain't got to believe Jesus. You don't want to. You ain't got to believe in
God. We're saying don't drag other people. Don't drag other people.
Go ahead, go down there and get your ass burned.
Don't drag other people into your history.
And they put that fire on your ass.
No, sir. Don't. What I'm saying is that don't drag other people into history that wasn't there.
Hey, the fucked up thing is, Lord ADS, we getting W's out here, and you couldn't refute nothing that white man said, even though he showed the contradiction. It's okay. I still love you.
Why do I have to believe this fat white man who looks like he's
because I didn't say you had. I didn't say you had to believe him at all. All I said is, can you refute what he says?
He could not.
Yeah.
You didn't refute it. That's all I'm asking you. Refute it.
It says
explain
in the
the contradictions. Explain the contradictions from the Bible.
Well, for one, you got a fat Twinkie eating dinner roll telling you.
Oh my! Like this man said Julius Caesar, who's well before when Jesus was born, I mentioned
I'm
the
trying
other
to
teams
stand
did
on
play
my talking
during his
point.
whole history.
That's what he said. I'm trying to do a little
During
tap
his
dance
whole
on it.
history,
So,
which means
You
he's
said
a
Julius
person. He's
Caesar.
touting. He doesn't
You
even know
said
the
Julius
history of.
Caesar.
He
Caesar
doesn't
said.
even know the history
You
of the
said
very shit he's
Julius.
touting of.
Julius Caesar.
He mentioned Romans that has nothing to do with what the white man said in that. Like, just be honest.
You just
Here's my
want,
thing.
you just want,
Here's
you
my
just
thing.
want that white man peg you,
Yeah,
don't you?
Hold on.
You just
say,
want that
hold
white man
on,
Ruthless got a question. Ruthless got a question. Ruthless got a question. Go ahead, Ruthless.
Hold up, Ruthless. All he has to say is this, Ruthless. Hey, my bad. I don't know. That's enough.
That's a whole fact. Hey, I'm with you,
I didn't
Easy.
say
Smell
anything.
like
Ain't that
burnt
just as
ass
good?
up here. We boiled this bunk ass. Yeah, it sure did. Boiled booty meat. Go ahead, Ruthless.
So, do people on this panel saying that Jesus doesn't exist?
No one said that.
No one said that at all.
Okay, that's all. Just clarification. That's all.
Yeah. Cut your fight fucking short.
I wasn't looking for no. Listen, I wasn't looking for no fight. I wasn't looking for a fight. I was just getting clarification. That's all.
Okay, well, we're gonna end it off
clarified.
with this. If we can end it off with this, hopefully I can. Oh, I can't make it a little bigger. Shit. Hold on, let me bring it back down smaller right there. Put it right there. All right. We're gonna end it with this because it's 12 and I gotta go to motherfucking bed. Y'all have a good.
Slithering. Watch out. I told you not.
He didn't get pushed through there. He got knocked